Welcome to the show, everyone. We have Travis Plank on the show. We have a great show for you today. We're going to talk about Valentine's Day. We're going to talk about a little bit of jealousy. There was a tiger found in an abandoned building. That was pretty sweet. Somebody was in there trying to smoke some weed. Sweet, sweet. Okay. We got Larry Player One playing with some balls with J-Val and a lot of more shit. Keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show.
It's showtime! It's showtime! It's showtime! It's showtime!
It's showtime!
It's showtime!
Studios, Cleveland, Ohio. It's the Epic Radio Show. Let's get ready to make life epic.
Welcome to the Epic Radio Show. I am your host, Epic. This is the only show that we talk about nothing and everything at the same time. Thank you for joining us. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Epic Music Radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just look up the Epic Radio Show and follow us on Instagram, Epicness216. We don't really do our Twitch too much anymore. Larry kept saying he was going to help me set that up, but you know, he's a busy man. Speaking of, we got Larry Brazil and Ashley in the studio. Yay. Throwing the guilt card on them.
You know, every time you ask me for something specifically too, I get it to you. So if you wanted help on Twitch,
you offered it. I didn't even.
You offered it.
Set up some time with me. Have a meeting.
You offered it. It doesn't. Gotta stop being so ridiculous.
We'll do that on. Yeah. We'll do that this week.
Gotcha.
Sometime.
And then, of course, we have the Ant-Man.
What's happening?
What's happening? That's what's happening.
Yeah, you know, that's how we roll.
Yeah, buddy.
I like to salute to the clouds.
Yeah, definitely.
Those are my peeps.
My peeps.
All his peeps are up there. What's up, peeps? Y'all are up in the sky.
Yeah. So that is all of us. For today.
That's it.
Jay is obviously still gone because
Jay never wants to come back. He told us, so you know.
Yeah, he said,
"Fuck this shit. I'm out."
I hope you die.
No, I don't think
he said all that.
I think he did.
I think a nice just fuck you would be okay. To not die.
Fuck you says it all.
Yeah, exactly.
But apparently he wants to die too. So.
Is dying implied?
You know, it reminds me of this movie I watched a while back. It had God, I can't even think of who it was. It was this dude. He Good Luck Chuck. Do you remember that movie?
Good Luck Chuck. No.
Oh, jeez, I do. I know the movie, but I can't actually remember the movie.
Where he everyone he fucks has good luck afterwards and finds the love of their life, and then he falls in love, but he's afraid to sleep with her because he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to be the one to not find the love of his life. She doesn't want. Like the next person she dates.
So it's a good old rom-com.
Yeah, exactly.
I love rom-coms.
Well, there's this one scene where he's trying to test if the curse is lifted, right? So he fucks this really fat, nasty, ugly broad, right?
Damn.
To see if, because there's no way she can date anyone and find the love of her life, right?
Okay.
So
I guess.
Apparently not.
So like he offers her the sex. And then she's like, I'm gonna fuck you till you die.
Here's the sex.
Let me give you the sex.
This is the sex.
Yeah.
This is what I call it in my parts, the sex.
Yeah.
I'm sure all of us here have fucked a fat chick at one point in our lives or another.
You ever fucked a fat chick?
No.
Well, besides Ashley, all right?
Besides Ashley, because Ashley has class. Yeah. Ashley's classy.
Well,
Yeah.
some of them have pretty
Yeah,
faces.
some fat chicks have some
I'm not saying there's
class.
anything wrong with it. I'm just saying the
You know what?
description he had was a little crazy.
A fat chick with a pretty face reminds me of a Ford Mustang.
Oh my god.
Oh my
You know,
god.
it looks pretty on the outside,
Oh,
but once you
man.
lift up the hood,
It's a mess.
it's a
Oh,
mess.
she said, "Oh,
Oh, they disappeared. That's
oh
all
god,
right.
we're
Oh
gone."
no.
It's okay. I have to do
We're
something.
gone.
We'll be back.
Shit.
We'll be right back.
Maybe you
Yeah.
won't. You can still
You
hear
will.
us.
No, you're fine.
I'm glad that we disappeared. I'm like, bye.
Now it's super tiny.
Bye.
No, yeah, it's fine. We're good.
Maybe
That's what
should
she
build it
said.
just
Oh
you to
snap!
do
That is probably what she said. We're
Well,
super
your
tiny.
voices weren't syncing up with your.
That's funny.
your
You're really tiny.
Oh,
Hey,
is
so-
that what's happening?
No, it's fine now. I think.
1, 2.
Yeah. Right.
4,
Okay.
5,
Yeah.
6.
Oh, look at that. We're in rhythm.
Yeah. I had to
Yeah,
fix that.
buddy.
It was bothering me. So, and unfortunately, I had to make you guys disappear. I know
That's
a
okay.
guy. You
He's
know
a
what I'm saying?
magician.
Okay. Anyways, let's
keep
get
doing it.
right into
That's a guy.
Magic
our
hands.
topic.
Yeah, we have to actually do a topic now.
So we want to know how your Valentine's Day was.
how was your Valentine's Day, people?
Oh, I'm just looking at the graphic. I'm just like, late. Happy
Late.
Valentine's Day to you too, Epic.
Well, you
I
know,
didn't get anything from him.
no.
Damn.
Yeah,
What the
I
fuck?
saw.
He gave me
Thought he
flowers.
loved me.
And he didn't give you
Jeez.
shit?
Man.
Damn.
No, had a pretty good relaxed day. My son had his surgery in the morning.
Yeah, I heard about that. How'd that go?
It went well. He came out pretty excited and happy to
Excited?
go home because he realized that it was not as bad as he thought. So,
Oh, there you go.
that's
See, that's
good.
good.
So
Glad
yeah,
it wasn't
pretty-
as bad
Did
as you thought.
they give him any anesthetic? Well, explain to the listeners exactly what it was.
Man, it's a horrible thing to hear. But and without photos, my wife has all the photos. To
That's
describe
fine.
it.
It's fine.
That's
But
okay.
basically,
We don't
on
want to see
his fourth toe, the bone that's right there at the end, like underneath your fingernail, that last bone of your toe, kept on growing in this little
That's
boy.
so crazy.
Crazy.
And grew so much that it grew out of the front tip of his toe.
That's so
Now we
crazy.
didn't notice it until like last summer. We were swimming, and
You're like, what
that
the
was like that's
hell is
crazy.
that?
What's going on? It was really small at the time.
Yeah.
And September just got bigger, and then we thought it was like a fingernail. My wife went to try to clip it, and he's like, "Oh no,
You're
don't
like,
do that." And then that's when we
"Ah."
realized, okay, this is something else. So we had
Yeah.
a MRI done on it, and
That's crazy.
Not MRI, but X-ray done on it, and
That's
yeah,
crazy.
it's a bone. Got cut off. What they did was really cool. Surgeon, he's a great guy. He takes Jalen through his other surgeries too.
Okay.
But, so he was the same one for this, but they actually go in, they lifted the fingernail and then went into the
Oh.
toe that way,
Oh, no.
cut the bone off,
Oh, no.
closed it up, and put the fingernail back on top. Now that was
no.
that was actually the most key thing about the operation was putting the fingernail back on,
Yeah.
or toenail back on.
I'd imagine.
Because they had to make sure it got back to the cuticle, so the new one would grow. Because that one would fall off, a new one would grow. So I had to
Yeah.
know where to go. So yeah, that was
That's
pretty cool. That was fun.
disgusting, and I'm glad your son thought it was going to be so terrible, and it wasn't that bad. I'm glad
Yeah,
that
yeah. He
that's
actually
traumatizing for me, but that's fine. Your son's
Yeah, that sounds absolutely horrifying. By
how
the
old
way.
is your son?
he's 8. He'll be 9 next month.
Okay, well I'm glad an 8-year-old can handle something better than a 27-year-old.
Just this morning, we got the bandage off.
I couldn't handle it.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I'm glad that worked out and that
Yeah.
didn't.
So what did you guys do? I'm hoping it's something more than
No,
hospital
No.
visits.
I worked pretty much all day.
I was with the kids all day.
Yeah, and and actually, when I sent her flowers and everything, I did that the day before because they were going to charge like another $50 to do it for Valentine's Day, and I'm like, fuck that.
So he's doing it the day
She don't
before.
deserve that much.
See, isn't that really fucked up though? Like, damn, he's saying that right in front of me.
Yeah.
He said that
There's a
shit to
discount
me.
earlier, right?
He said, "Yeah, I'm not paying that much for Valentine's Day delivery." I'm like, "Oh,
Well, it was
thanks.
already like $30, and they want to add another $50 to a $30 order, like $40 order, whatever. I went through Sherry's Berries.
Yeah.
They were
you used the
good.
discount code.
I did. I used
They were good." Hi,
the
Dominic.
Rover one.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hey, Dominic.
Hi, Tommy. Hi, Tokar.
I
all these
actually was
people.
listening to Rover, and I want to shout out another Cleveland radio. Well, actually, that's
Yeah,
national.
no problem. Yeah, he's national.
But anyways,
What did Antonio do for Valentine's?
yeah, what did you do, bud?
Well, I sort of ran into the same problem that you did, but it was with Pro Flowers, and it was $29.95. Then they fucking charged me $15 for shipping.
They always
What the
get you.
shit?
I know.
And then they get you with the vase at the end too.
I didn't do the vase because I got plenty of vases at my house.
Because I kept doing the vase last year.
I was actually kind of mad because I could have swore on my order the vase came with the flowers.
And he was asking me about the damn vase, and I'm like, I didn't get a vase.
Like them motherfuckers. And then I didn't even have proof because it was
Hi,
sold
Jeremy.
out. By the time I went back on,
Have you ever ordered the flowers where they actually just come like unbloomed? Like,
no.
No,
Not
but
fully.
I can
There's
tell you what.
usually, like something
That shit pissed
opened
me
up.
off.
What was crazy with Pro Flowers? I wanted to sniff the flowers. Right? They look pretty. No smell to them whatsoever.
Damn.
Because they keep them in those freezers and vans and stuff.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. Maybe they're genetically modified or something.
But
I don't
the
know.
problem with like Valentine's Day
allergies or
flower
something,
ordering is like shops. They just the florists they just ramp up for the holiday anyway. So these are flowers that they've gotten like
Yeah.
2-3 weeks prior to. You know?
I wish I could take a picture of these. They're like super red too.
Yeah, and
It's-
they're super red because they're probably trying to be keeping them alive. For
I'm
like
thinking
2
they're
weeks
spray
already.
painting those damn things.
Spray painting
They're trying to keep them alive.
Did they just smell
Yeah.
like nothing though? They didn't have any kind of
Not even aerosol spray paint.
nothing. That's
don't
what I'm
know.
saying. Like paint.
Home
like,
Depot?
spray
But
paint.
I did end up making a huge meal. Me and my sister Krista, because my mom's birthday is on Valentine's Day. It was her 71st birthday.
That's right.
So
Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday.
happy
Yeah.
birthday, Mom!
Happy
I love you.
HBD.
Made some chicken
Happy birthday,
parmesan,
anniversary.
stuffed mushrooms. I hooked it up a little bit. She deserves it.
Yeah.
So that was it.
Go ahead.
So Jeremy said we don't celebrate Valentine's Day. We do second Thanksgiving, and it was delicious.
Okay.
Second Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I want to do second Halloween, but
That would be
Second New
sweet.
Year's.
second New Year's, second Christmas,
Yeah.
second. I want to do second something else because Valentine's Day is just so overdone, and it's like, oh look, buy people stuff, and then it's like, okay, and then you do it, and then you're like, why'd I do all that? I could have just done that for cheaper, not around Valentine's Day. Makes me
Is that
sad.
a heart?
Yeah.
What?
That is a harp.
That is very.
Yeah.
That's a harp, yeah.
You know what? See
That's
if
a very
don't turn up
pretty
anymore. I don't know
sound.
why, but like, goddamn,
a
like
pretty
I've
harp.
been having so many problems with these devices. They have these safety locks on them, right?
Here, let's try it again. Let's see if the harp.
You gotta,
Let's
take, you
listen.
gotta take it to the bar if you say your tablet doesn't get turned up anymore.
That's a lot better.
Is that better?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know. It turned
so
out.
magical.
I have
I'm
it
playing the
locked.
harp back here for
Such a
Cupid.
magic
I
sound.
downloaded an app to keep that volume locked so it wouldn't turn
So it's
down
like-
automatically,
Yeah,
and it
the app
still
to lock the
fucking
volume?
did.
Damn.
Apparently, he's really into this shit. Like this
Jesus
is like what he
Christ.
lives for. It's his whole fucking life right here.
Shut the fuck up.
Jeremy Rodriguez said they water with food coloring to keep them bright. Flowers.
Oh, the water that they
They
when
water
they
it with
water
food
them, they
coloring.
put food color in the water.
So I guess it like drinks in all the. I don't know.
It drinks in the dye, the color.
So then if they're really red, obviously
You
it's
should check the stems, see if the green stems are red.
at the like
Then you know if they're
anywhere.
using food coloring dye.
Oh, I'm going to do
I
that
don't know
today.
if it's true, but that is what Jeremy said, and I'm just
Oh,
saying what
Jeremy knows everything.
Yes,
So,
he's
I'm
very
just saying.
knowledgeable and
he
all.
knows the randomest shit that I'm just
Yeah.
like, okay, this sounds. This
It's
sounds
been
like
up in the
true.
air for me if the world is flat. But if Jeremy says it is, it is.
You know what he is? He's a walking
That's so silly.
encyclopedia of useless knowledge.
I believe that.
Makes sense. That's good.
Love you, Jay.
I love useless information.
Yeah. It's always good to have random tidbits.
I love random information.
What did you guys do, viewers? What did you guys do on Valentine's
But
Day?
yeah, what the fuck did y'all do?
Besides the second Thanksgivings,
Yeah.
Is besides Jeremy's second Thanksgiving.
I do need that menu though. What are you having?
I mean, is it just
Yeah.
the same thing? These are the same thing.
So you have ham for like Christmas.
All they
turkey
had
for
was a
Thanksgiving.
big
I'm saying, do you have the
platter
turkey and, like-
of like them little Debbie Valentine's
Oh
cakes.
snap! That
That's
would be
it.
that would be like terrible and the best thing ever.
I saw in the store they had the little heart-shaped plastic containers, but instead of like a heart-shaped cookie in them, it was like a leaf of lettuce, 2 strip steaks, and 2
Oh
lobster
yeah, I saw
tails on
that.
top.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I thought-
dinner
like-
for 2.
Yeah. It was, I don't know,
How much was that?
23.
That ain't
Not
bad.
too bad.
Shit.
That's not that
Oh.
bad.
Maybe next year I'll do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, hey,
throw
I'm gonna keep
flowers.
that in mind.
Little pro steaks.
Jeremy said, "I'm underappreciated until someone needs a teammate for Trivial Pursuit." LOL.
We should
mean,
play. We should play
that's
that.
You
hilarious.
know, I would be useless
Yeah.
in Trivial Pursuit.
Well, good news for you because we have a new segment. Is it legal coming up later in the show.
fucking later
We're
in the
gonna test Antonio's wits on
random fucking states, like
state
fucking
laws
and shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So
we'll see how that goes this week.
yeah. So maybe you'll get that. We'll play a little game and see who gets more right,
Yeah.
Jeremy or Ant-Man.
That's not a bad idea.
Well, I haven't seen the scenario, so I would throw my hat in the ring on that one too.
Hey, Jeremy,
yeah.
stay on the line too. That way, when we call you, we'll see who knows what.
That's right. Yeah.
They had turkey, rice, beans, and the regular sides.
All right.
The regs.
Yeah, cool.
That's what I figured. Like just like the normal
Yeah.
turkey. That makes
Well,
sense.
I'm jealous, and
You're
speaking
jealous.
of jealousy,
Go right into jealousy after
yeah.
Valentine's
See how
Day.
I transitioned into that?
I'm jealous of what?
No, of his second Thanksgiving.
Okay.
There you go.
I have Velcro shoes on, and
Velcro
this
shoes.
is probably not the
Are you
best shoes to be wearing.
Are you 8?
One of my straps came off, and I want to fix it, but it's gonna be
Oh
loud.
man! Like the only straps that Ant-Man has is probably like a gun somewhere. Like
I left it at home today, as a matter of fact. What the?
Now it's too loud.
What was that? Why?
I think that was
random
Jason
stuff.
Derulo.
What's happening today?
I don't know.
we're like with Valentine's Day. There's always that jealousy.
There's always that jealousy.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I want to hear everybody's like craziest jealous story.
I mean, I was just more wondering, am I the only jealous person in the room?
Oh man, I don't know.
No, you're not a jealous
I'm
person?
not very jealous. I'm not a very jealous person.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not, but you're not. Oh, only jealous person in the room? Yeah,
Am
probably.
I probably am.
in this
Antonio?
room.
Yeah, I'm not. I could give a rat's
Is it-
ass.
So is that what I'm saying? Is it like
Like-
I don't know.
She got upset the other day.
I got upset the
because
other day for legitimate reasons. So
on
fuck
Valentine's
you.
Day, so I've been on a diet for a couple weeks.
He's been on a diet.
right.
has been.
I've done okay. Like
This was
I
post,
think there
this
was-
post Super Bowl.
post Super Bowl.
Okay.
Post Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
he waited until after
I
all
did.
the
Yeah.
good stuff was over, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So
So I'm anyway, so I go to Chipotle because I hadn't been there in a while, and I was like, okay, well, let's see what their calorie situation's looking like.
so you can figure out something.
So
You know you can see that shit online. You don't actually have to go there to see
well, I
that.
was working and I
you
was
want to look it up on his phone.
yeah, like while I'm driving, you know.
It's still just a great, situation or turn of events. I'm on a diet, but I went to Chipotle.
He still fucking
They wanted
wants
to see-
Chipotle now.
Well, I wanted to see what I could get.
What
If
he
it
could
wasn't
get.
manageable, then I wasn't going to get it. Well,
Okay.
He
What's the
figured
what's the
out
calorie
it
situation?
was goddamn manageable.
It
That's
was
what he figured out.
manageable. Yeah, I figured it out. I ended up getting a burrito bowl, and the lady that was giving me the food was super helpful, and she's telling me what to get, what not to get, whatever. Right.
Yep.
So at the end of it all, she's like, "Oh, don't worry, it's on me."
She fucking
So-
gave him free food on Valentine's Day. This bitch. That's what the fuck
I
happened.
thought she was just being nice because she had mentioned she
Nope.
was on a diet too,
Nope.
which she definitely needed. But
Did she slip?
God damn.
Oh,
Did
He
she
didn't say
slip
that
you
the
her
other
number?
day.
no,
Oh,
not at all.
She give
you
you a
writing with
wink.
the big Sharpie?
No, nothing like that.
She gave him free
I
food.
just
I don't care.
thought it was nice.
Then
you
I
know?
said,
I thought she was
gave
being
you free
nice.
food on Valentine's
Wait.
Day. He's like, oh my god, I didn't realize it. I forgot it was Valentine's Day. I'm like, well, get the fuck out of
Did
here.
she put the happy face on the metal top?
She wanted to.
No.
She wanted to.
So I've had that happen.
just-
yeah, my wife that would piss my wife off. Yeah, don't.
She just-
like,
get the
don't
happy
fucking
face.
be extra nice
She
to my
just wrote
husband.
"I love you" in vegetables.
Right,
No,
like
go-
don't be extra nice.
She put that fajita on.
I want
so-
you.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
gently.
Yep.
Please come back.
She licked her fingers while she was putting
Right.
the food. Like,
Like whisk me away.
Yeah.
Like
You seen
so.
the new Chipotle commercials?
well, the-
Maybe she did that with you. Like she was talking to you as she was chopping them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all sensually, like chopping them, keeping eye contact the whole time.
What they don't know is I
No,
come here at 5 o'clock in the morning. You can meet me here.
I think she just figured
I'll
I
be here all
really
day.
needed to diet because I look like I'm not like a skinny guy by any means, but when I wear my like stuff for work because it's cold and I work outside a lot, I've got like 3 or 4 layers of coats on, so I'm like double
He
the
looks like
size.
he looks like a snowman, like a giant snowman that's
like
green.
I'm just
his coat is
it's like,
green. It's really
because
funny.
I'm trying to stay warm.
So, like,
I probably just look like this giant Oompa Loompa walking in.
A giant
She's like,
Oompa
I just
Loompa.
feel so bad.
That's green.
Let's help him lose some weight.
I just think she didn't need to be extra nice to you. That's
You know
all.
what? There are some genuinely nice people
I
out there.
understand,
I was
but
actually
not
about to say.
her. This wasn't her.
I don't think that's what I think.
Nope.
You're overreacting.
What
I
if this
think
was
you're
any other day?
underreacting.
What if it was any other day? What if it was Friday?
I would
What if-
have still been mad.
You still would have been
Oh, yeah.
mad.
That's
Okay,
what
so
I'm
why
saying.
is
It wouldn't have
Valentine's
mattered.
Day?
Yeah,
Because
it
it's just like
wouldn't
the it's like the fucking cherry on top of the whole goddamn thing. It's like, oh, this bitch on Valentine's Day too. Okay.
So would you not be mad if it was on
I
Christmas Eve?
would
day?
have been pretty mad then too.
What if it was on Christmas Eve and
Been
she was
mad.
just doing it
I
in
would have been
just
a little
holiday
mad.
spirit?
Still a little mad.
Like, oh, this bitch.
Fucking
This bitch,
Christmas
don't be
fucking
nice to my
ego.
husband.
like no one will ever be nice to you
Basically,
ever again.
not free
I
food
know.
nice.
I
Not
know.
free food nice.
What if it was a guy that gave him free food?
I'd have been mad at him too.
God damn.
Just saying, I would have been a little mad then too. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like I'm mad, but then I'm also jealous that I didn't get free food. I don't even like
But
that.
you weren't there. You weren't
So
there.
she's
I don't
jealous on
care.
every angle.
There's always like a point where I'm like, I want to not
Goodness.
get free food. Fuck this guy. Like, fuck him. He didn't deserve free food. Make him pay for his shit. Don't be unnecessarily nice to my husband. That's
Hey,
it.
so let me ask you this,
Yes.
Ashley. Do you go through
What are you doing?
trying to
Epic's
look at
phone
Antonio.
by any
Your
chance?
head got
No,
cut
I
off.
don't. I don't go through his phone.
All right.
I'm not like that. I don't.
You didn't
I
put a
trust him.
GPS tracker on his
no.
phone, did you?
I don't think so.
It sounds like you've gone through some stuff, man.
No, not me.
He thinks I'm going through some stuff right now. I'm like, no, I'm not even. I trust him. Obviously, I trust him. He didn't. I don't think he's gonna go fuck the Chipotle lady or something.
No.
But I was like, she doesn't need to be nice to you like that. Free food, nice is too nice for me.
No, see, nice out and about can
Just saying.
happen.
I guess, but whatever. I'm just saying. That's fine.
There's still certain conversations that can occur between people. Those are fine. It's the actions you take. You know, it's always those actions you
I mean,
take.
I
and
trust
think that's
him.
where-
I'm not
Yeah, so
thinking
there
he
you
wanted
go.
to fuck the Chipotle.
So is that the problem? Like you trust him, but you don't trust anybody
Exactly.
else?
I don't trust certain people. Like certain people, I'm like, eh. Like the people. What the fuck is that?
What the shit?
Is that a balloon? Is that like a balloon deflating?
Like
Like,
that.
It's supposed to be someone nagging.
that's not, I sound
boy.
different than that. So I don't sound like that. I don't sound like
That's
a balloon
hilarious.
Antonio.
No, if nagging sounded like that would be an immediate divorce. Oh my god.
Exactly. He hasn't divorced me
Don't do
yet.
that
So
again. Don't even hit it again. I see what you're doing. You might want to hit it again. Don't hit that again.
go ahead,
Don't
hit it
do
again. Do it like 4 or
Don't do
5
it.
more times.
No,
No,
do
that's
it.
all right.
don't do it.
I mean, I probably sound ridiculous, but I'm not that bad. It's just I'm a little jealous. That's all.
But any jealousy stories? I don't think I remember any like jealousy stories
See,
per se.
the only time I ever got jealous is when I really felt like something was going on, and 9 times out of 10,
There
I was
was.
right. I was right, and that's my jealousy was out
On
of
point.
like
Your shit was on point.
Out of your gut instinct.
Yeah.
You know
Like,
when people are doing you dirty.
But I had a chick, I'm not going to name names, but she was doing me dirty the whole time, but she was real slick. It was hard to prove. So being that jealous, I mean, I was lightweight drove insane because I would like even creep up on her house like in the middle of the night and shit.
Oh, shit.
Like lightweight go stalker on her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. Like,
See, that's the problem in
Yeah.
relationships. If it gets to a level of you feel you have to prove something,
yeah.
why even go?
Why
even
waste your fucking
Why are
time?
you even doing all that?
Obviously, I moved on since
Yeah.
then.
Obviously, that wasn't me.
Like
That wasn't me.
when you say I couldn't prove it. Why were you just
Well, it
knowing
was-
you had to prove it?
I
You have
know.
to prove, right?
Well, yeah, because I wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy. You know what I mean? I wanted to make sure.
That's his thing. He's like, I want to make
But-
sure I'm not fucking crazy. I
Don't
need
you
to prove
understand? Some of these hoes, man, they're so good at it. It's deny. They could deny
I
it.
know.
Some dude could be on top. Oh, it ain't what you think. You know, all that
I think
bull-
it is. I really think it is what I think it is. What's going on then? What's
Believe me.
I don't
like?
know.
What? I wonder if there's anybody who's ever had that happen to where like their wife makes up a ridiculous or girlfriend or whatever makes up a ridiculous fucking reason for why there's a dude in her
And
bed
that's- and that's
they're
what-
naked. Like,
Oh yeah, there's
so
no.
what are you doing?
He slipped and
please.
fell in my
Exactly.
vagina.
Damn, I hate when that happens. I hate when dudes slip and fall into my vagina. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's
It happens
crazy.
every weekend.
It's like a
Jeez.
slip and slide. You know what I
It's
mean?
like weird. It's like ridiculous. Why does
Go
that
ahead
happen?
first.
I'll tell you, I can tell you this. I almost got ran over one time
What?
by some crazy ex. I mean,
Wow.
because she was a cheerleader out at Kent, and I don't know what her deal was, but I just wanted to go across this street, hang out with Jeremy, and drink some beers and stuff. And I told her, yeah, I'll be out there later on. Well, all of a sudden, I got my 12-pack of beer, a bottle of Jack Daniels, and I'm moseying on across the street. All of a sudden, these headlights, poof, pop on. I'm like,
shit.
What the hell is this? All of a sudden, the car revs up, and it starts coming towards me.
Oh, my God.
I had to jump out of the way, do like a MacGyver move. I did a roll. She gets out of the car. She's like, I've been waiting on you forever. Oh, what are you doing? I was like, holy shit. I was like, look, I'm going to have some drinks with my friend.
You can keep on waiting.
Yeah, just cut this shit out.
I'm pretty much done after you try to hit me with a car.
Yeah.
She was a little nutty, though. She even threw a rock through my window one time. It was kind of bad. And then she tied me up one time.
Kind of bad, yeah.
Huh? She tied you up one time.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
something you're
And then she
into,
took a spoon with hot boiling water and flicked it on me.
What the fuck? Was that the bitch from Misery? Like, who the fuck were you with?
Wait, whoa.
There was no cobbling.
I'm trying to figure out the physics. A spoon, flick the spoon of boiling water?
Yes. I was sleeping.
How?
She had a key to my place.
Is it a ladle?
It was a
water.
She had
regular spoon.
Hey, she had
boiling
balance.
water in a pan, and she was taking it and flicking it. You know how how the
shit.
priest does the the power of Christ compels you.
Compels you.
I
with
was
the fucking
tied
boiling
up,
water.
and she's flicking this shit. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
And that's probably like acid. Like
She was like,
burning,
"I know,
sleeping and just getting
I know,
dipped.
there's something up, this and
They're
that."
like,
And I
no.
told her, I was like, "No, you're a crazy fucking bitch. That's what's up. I'm trying to stay the fuck away from you."
Leave me alone. I don't want this anymore.
Well, just so happens, even after all that, we ended up having sex. But
what?
Apparently, Antonio's into this. That's what I was saying. Like, are
maybe
you into
I
being
like
tied
abuse.
up?
I don't know.
Are you into being tied up? Are you into that kind of
Oh,
thing?
yeah.
Okay, we'll see.
Now he's got a
Not
hot
too
plate
bad.
next to his bed now. With
It's
the
like,
fire.
hey,
No, but I didn't like the
me with
hot water. You know, I
Flick me with, like,
I don't like being
lukewarm
burnt.
water.
That was fucked up.
Give me some lukewarm water and we're good.
But she was nuts.
Just a little bit of warm. Just like, that's good.
Hopefully, she's burning somebody else in their bed or something.
Or maybe she's getting fucking help professionally. Because
There was
that's just
this
weird.
guy. He's actually been on the show before, Robert Donor. And he said that I guess his ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, he found out through a friend in California or whatever, that she ended up blowing her boyfriend's head off while he slept or whatever. And he was like, wow, I literally dodged a bullet.
I forgot.
What?
There was another crazy.
Another situation. Uh-oh.
I kid you not. This bitch planted a fake bomb at the Tri-C Western campus on some other broad's car that I was seeing at the time.
Wow.
So we had to call the bomb squad out. And they had to take. I don't have proof that it was her, and I'm not going to name names.
Of course not.
But it seemed pretty fucking suspicious. With
that just happened on that.
She had a clock and wires hanging out of here with a brick.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she was very meticulous about planting her shit.
Oh my god.
And there was a note, bitch, get in the car. I need to talk to you.
Oh
my god.
So she was waiting somewhere in the parking lot for my other ex.
Yeah.
Wow.
My other ex. That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
You gotta love her creativity.
You've ran into a lot of weird fucking bitches. That's
what drew
You know what? Some of these comments,
they're pretty good.
Yeah,
they're
some
pretty
of these
good in the
comments.
sack, though.
I mean, that's kind of what people say about crazy bitches, that they, they're good at bed, though.
is Restream not working?
No, it's not.
What is going on with Restream?
I had to pull up YouTube and Facebook separately.
Restream's not working?
No. It keeps saying, oh, there's an error. Try again later. Try again later. Try again later. I'm like,
it could be just today.
I do try. I mean, it happened last week, too.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
It doesn't
working
like
for
us
me
anymore.
on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I had to use it.
I don't know.
Let's see.
Oh, we got a caller.
Oh,
All right.
You guys are all doing something. I feel a little like
Out of place.
I should contribute a little bit more. So
Start doing
here's
jumping
what-
jacks.
Jumping jack. No,
Yeah.
I'll be cut. My head will be cut off. I get a solo
That's
screen.
fine.
and
It'll look
everything.
kind of cool. Your head cut off doing jumping jacks.
No, I'm not doing jumping jacks. I'm not fit enough to do any sort of health activities. I actually think I need to have my knee looked at again. I had surgery like a year and a half ago, and I feel like I tore something else. I tore a meniscus.
So jumping jacks aren't a good idea.
I know. So no jumping jacks.
Damn.
I did climb a ladder.
Climbed a ladder?
A couple days ago.
Yeah.
In the lounge. It's a pretty tall ladder.
It's a tall ladder.
I I leaned forward a little bit, and one of the rungs of the ladder hit my knee.
Ooh.
Who's on the line?
It was Eddie.
That was our Travis Plank.
Travis Plank,
Gotcha.
our interview, because we're taking forever.
Yeah, true. So let's go on break.
Sorry.
Let's get him on the line, and then we'll be right back. Keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show.
Radio Show.
Yeah. Welcome back to the show. I have Travis Plank on the line. Welcome,
Hey,
Travis. What's going on, man?
No, same shit. Different plot.
Well, it seems like there's a lot going on because you're a man that wears a lot of different hats, it seems like. If you don't know who Travis Plank is, he's a comedian. You also own a record label, correct?
Yeah, me and a couple guys started a local label called Comedy Chaos Records.
Yeah, let's explain more of what you do with that.
Basically, we started out just trying to promote shows and put them together, and then had sort of an idea, like a lot of us, I mean, a lot of people I came up with in the punk rock community used to, like, put out our own stuff, so we just decided, hey, why don't we take the DIY record label and put that model to comedy. So
Gotcha.
it seems to be working out pretty well.
Cool.
We've got some projects popping, so it should be good.
So do you do just comedy, or do you do like music also?
We ultimately what we want to do is we want to do a multimedia kind of thing where you're doing comedy, you're doing music and stuff like that. Talking about doing, we're starting with CDs. We've got some local comics, and we're doing like compilations. And then we plan on putting out a split record series with local bands and local comics. So it should be kind of cool.
So let's back up a little bit. How did you get into comedy? Like, how did that all start with you?
Oh, Jesus. Well, I was a young boy. And
How old are you? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 38.
Oh, okay.
38. I got started a couple years ago.
Okay.
I mean, I wrote sketches and stuff growing up with friends. And I used to write a lot of jokes and stuff like that, but I never had the balls to do it.
I have no clue what that was.
I didn't even touch it. Sorry about that.
Sorry
Travis.
about that. Okay. Anyways, as you were saying, you started a couple years back.
Still there? Oh, when you turn him down, you turn that down too.
There we go. Okay.
Sorry about
there
that.
we go. So a couple years back, what happened? I'm sorry.
Started a couple years back and really started working actually music open mics as opposed to comedy open mics, just because I could get more time. And then decided to start booking some shows, putting them together, you know.
Who do you think your biggest comedic influence is?
Oh, Jesus.
Like, if nobody's heard your stand-up, what would be the best person to kind of,
model yourself after?
Yeah, model yourself after.
Well, I mean, guys that I look up to are definitely Dana Gould. Let me see here. Doug Stanhope.
Okay.
Let's see here. There's a lot of other guys. You know, I mean, I like Derek Sheen a lot. He's a great dude. We've actually had Patton Oswalt.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you know, usual suspects of like the weirdos.
No weirdos.
So you would say it's more of like a weird, off-colored, in comedy?
Oh,
definitely. Like, what are the things that you joke about?
Oh yeah, please.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, mainly myself, my wife,
Gotcha.
people in my life.
Did you say your life or your wife?
I don't think he was saying people and his wife.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought I heard wife. I'm sorry.
I was just thinking of that.
Well, I mean, I do joke about myself.
But not every other person, just saying.
Yeah.
No. None of the other people that are in my life.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah.
So when you had started out,
Because I don't know them.
That's right.
When you were starting out and you were booking those music slots, were you doing comedy within the music slots, or were you kind of like doing a medley of the two of them? Like, were you actually performing some music? And
I would go to open mic nights where bands would be playing, and normally they'd be getting like 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So, as opposed to a comic open mic night where these guys would be getting 3 to 5 minutes.
That makes sense.
So I I would write as much as I possibly could and just show up and be like, hey, can I step on? It'll be less time than, a musician.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, that's fine. Not only that, but you're getting to test it out against like a real audience, not against comics.
That's true.
Because
yeah.
basically, if you're doing an open mic in a comedy room, like,
it's all comics, yeah.
You're not in front of normal people. You're in front of comedians, and we're all
God
fucking
damn it.
crazy.
Yeah.
That just sounds genius. I just wonder why many comics wouldn't do that, especially like in a local area like Cleveland, Ohio.
Plus, it breaks up the monotony of just all the music. It breaks it up a little bit,
Because I think like we're like a comic city, in a sense, but we have way more music venues than comic venues. So I just wonder why I don't see much of that happening here like now. So that'd be cool. Good on you, man. That's cool stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you. Glad I thought of it.
Yeah, you get all the credit.
Yeah, you get all the credit,
That's
dude.
all you.
So what do you have planned for the future? What do you think is like the next step for you?
Well, we're going to be releasing some stuff. We'll be dropping the first 2 CDs of our compilation series.
Okay, when's that going to be?
March 16th.
March 16th. Okay.
Something to listen to right on my ride to St. Patty's Day drink.
Yeah. No, you're not, because you're going to be going with us, aren't you?
Oh, we're still talking about. Wait, that's the 16th, though, right?
Yes.
No, 17th is when I'm going to be doing the ride for St. Patty's. Yeah. St. Patty's is Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, he said the 16th?
That's the 16th.
Yeah.
So that's in time for my ride on the 17th.
No, I
There
don't
you go.
I get it. I get it.
No.
He's slow.
No.
Okay.
Just go to the fucking bar and get a head start.
Well, see, the thing is that this motherfucker don't realize if we're going to a bar.
I get that. I'm talking about what I'm doing on the 17th.
Yeah, but I'm telling you what you're doing on the 16th.
My goodness.
Are we getting fucked up on the 16th?
I'm getting fucked up right now.
Everyone's getting fucked up everywhere.
We have a live show on the 16th. We're doing
awesome.
I get that, but if we're at a bar,
I mean, we're live now, but we're gonna be out.
This is like
doing,
this is like the fucking weirdest shit ever.
It is the weirdest shit
Let's
ever.
shut the fuck up and talk to our guests and not fucking each other.
Compilation album coming out on the 16th of March.
Yeah, check it out. Where can they find this album? Is it going to be on Spotify, iTunes, stuff like that, or what?
We're probably going to do. We're probably going to do it on iTunes, and then we'll have it backed up for download on Bandcamp too.
Okay.
So, and then just any Comedy Chaos shows or anybody who's on the CDs would have them.
Okay.
We're planning on launching a site within the next year or two, so
and
we'll be able to order anything.
And actually, if you hold on when we go on break, I came across something that I could probably help you with too. That could help get you out there.
This is the biggest thing. This is my favorite thing, though. Do you have a name for the album yet?
Yeah, they're the compilation albums are called the Rebel Set.
Okay.
And then we've got 2 volumes that are dropping on the 16th. And we're planning on recording another 2 volumes this year. So
awesome. Okay. Where can they find you on the social medias?
Social medias.
You can catch me at Travis Plank 680 on Twitter. Travis Plank Comedy on Instagram. Or Comedy Chaos Cleveland on Facebook.
Okay,
cool. Awesome. All right. So check out the compilations. They're going to be dropping on March 16th. Do you have any upcoming shows?
March 8th, we are at The Porch in Willoughby.
Okay.
And that's with me, Andy Meredith.
Okay.
And Mo Alexander. From Memphis, he was on. He was on Horde in the City, that Comedy Central show. He's a great Memphis comic. He's fucking hilarious, man. Oh, John Armstrong's on the bill too. He's an awesome Cleveland comic.
Yeah, I know that name, John Armstrong.
Gotcha.
We also know
Actually, Andy Meredith is going to be on the show next week. That's funny you say that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Andy's my motherfucker.
Hell yeah. All right,
really excited
cool.
about
Yeah,
And then maybe the week after we can have your mother on there.
And just talk about all this fucking that's going on. Yeah.
You need to stop talking about fucking.
All right.
Get out of there.
Well,
Wait, yeah.
what's that?
That CD release is at Iggy's in Lakewood.
Iggy's in Lakewood.
I heard Lakewood. I didn't hear.
Iggy's in Lakewood is the CD release.
Oh, Iggy's. Okay.
Oh, okay.
What time? Do you know what time that is at?
It starts at 9:30 doors.
Okay.
No cover.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll
No
be
cover.
after the show.
It's more on the west end of Lakewood.
Yeah.
So after the show,
Yeah.
we may make a appearance later that night.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see. All right. Thank you.
We're gonna have to Uber.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, thank you so much, Travis Plank. Make sure you follow him on the social medias. Check out the compilations. They're dropping on the 16th. And make sure you follow up on his shows and see him. Really funny guy. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to be playing with some balls with J Val.
We don't know.
So keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show. Don't go anywhere. And Travis, stay on the line. Talk to you a little bit.
He's going to talk to you.
Yeah. All right. So keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show. everybody, to the Epic Radio Show. As always, follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Epic Music Radio.
This is Spectrum.
Subscribe. What the fuck is going on? Subscribe to YouTube and follow us on Instagram at Make This 216. Like, god damn it, we didn't get any sponsorship from Spectrum.
I don't want
You got
Spectrum.
a ton of advertisements that just keep on popping up.
I don't want Spectrum.
Retarded.
Fuck you, Spectrum.
Fucking pop-up blocker.
Fucking things don't work.
God damn it. I gotta download an app to download an app. You fucking
Basically,
bitches.
you have to download an app to download an app, basically.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Well, it's playing with balls time with J Val.
It's playing with balls time.
Or do you want to tell your story real quick?
No, I can't actually remember the name of something. So
Okay, that's
right.
It would be.
All right, so we're gonna do playing with balls intro.
Ball time.
Yeah. Balls. Big ball. Small ball. Medium-sized ball.
No more balls.
Oh
The
my
balls are
God.
gone, y'all.
All out of balls.
All out of balls.
What's
Balls
up,
are
guys?
on, What's up,
Oh,
man?
that's funny.
What's going
How
on,
you
Jay?
guys?
What do you got
Not
for
much.
us, man?
How you guys doing today?
Oh, we're, chilling, smoking crack like we do every day.
Gotcha. Well, I am calling from Rock Hill, South Carolina.
He's in South
But
today.
I'm basically near Charlotte.
Okay.
Charlotte.
So if you don't know what's going on in Charlotte, it's the All-Star Weekend for the NBA.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so I got a bunch of stuff to go over, so I'm going to go over some stuff and just give you the news, and then we'll talk about a couple topics. How about that, guys?
Sure.
How
Break
about
it
that?
down with your balls.
Oh,
All right. So anyways, with the MLB, we'll get that out of the way because it's just boring right now because nothing's really happening but spring training. So the Tribe actually has reported spring training now. And with that being said, Trevor Bauer actually just won his arbitration case and was awarded $13 million for this season. Yeah, so, and we've heard his name in trade talks, Trevor Bauer, Kluber, stuff like that. So,
Yeah. Well, I don't think they're going to trade Kluber, correct?
I don't know. I don't see him trading either of them right now, but who knows, by a trade deadline, anything's possible. What's going on with the sound effects today?
I don't know.
There's a bunch of advertisements that pop up on this
he has
thing.
to delete them really
Man, we're gonna have to get a new. We're gonna have to get a new system, right? Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
Fucking ass.
But anyways, basically, I would, if I were the Indians, you have to get something an extremely tempting offer to trade either one of those guys.
Yeah.
And because right now, guys, the bullpen looks like garbage. So I don't know. Besides our closer, I don't know who the Indians are. I mean, we don't have a steady bullpen right now. But it's going to be very interesting to see how the season goes. But anyways, I'm going to move on to the NBA.
All right.
All-Star weekend's here. Larry, have you watched any of it?
I watched last night the 3-point and the slam dunk contest. Man, Joe Harris,
exactly.
So he used to play for the Cavs, and here he is in the 3-point contest, coming out of nowhere, not even realizing that he would enter. But he was a great 3-point shooter when we had him. He then moved. Where did he go after Cleveland? Was it Boston?
I'm not sure. I think maybe, but I'd have to check that out, but I'm not really too sure where he went after us. But he's with Brooklyn now, and Brooklyn is a team that's actually not doing too bad this season.
Yeah, they're looking pretty good. But
the Lakers traded D'Angelo Russell because they drafted Lonzo Ball, which was a huge mistake.
Yeah.
And I think D'Angelo Russell would have been a lot better with that Lakers team with LeBron than Lonzo Ball. But anyways, did you see the dunk contest, Larry?
Yeah, so I'll let you describe it, but man, I got some
my gosh, the winner, how do you pronounce his name though? Hamidou
I don't know how to pronounce Diallo. I don't know how to pronounce his first name. It's
Diallo. Well, this kid, epic. This kid jumped over Shaq, right? Did the Vince Carter arm in the net, hanging there, and tears his jersey and Superman symbols showing.
Wow.
He won it, dude. This kid his dunks were awesome. The best dunk I've seen in a while.
To put it in perspective, what was the other kid's name? What was it, Harris? His dunk was over. He dunked over Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, but the thing about it is when he dunked over Dwayne Wade, he had Steph Curry hold the ball above his head. But he goes over and he runs towards Dwayne Wade and then vaults over him, but he uses his hands and almost like, pushes off of Dwayne Wade's shoulders to get the ball and then get up and dunk it. But and the bad part about it was that when Diallo did his dunk over Shaq, he got all 9s. Right? Didn't he get all 9s?
Yeah.
He got all 9s.
I don't think they gave him a perfect, but
he didn't get perfect. I think somebody maybe gave him a 10, but he didn't get perfect.
Yeah.
But he clearly
but that
jumped
dunk was
over Shaq.
amazing.
Like he
jumped over Shaq
He didn't touch Shaq at all. He jumped over him.
We got comments.
Then Harris, they
I
gave
just have
him
one comment.
What?
It just popped up. I don't know how relevant it is. Corey said Dennis Smith Jr.
Dennis Smith, that's who it was, not Harris. Dennis Smith Jr. That's who was doing the jump over Dwayne Wade.
He's right. Yeah, Dennis Smith Jr. By the way, I was surprised to see
and that was
him get traded, but
and like he got 10s for that dunk after Diallo jumped over Shaq. And it's just like, how do you give that 10s when you just saw this dude jump over Shaq?
So did he
this
literally jump over?
That dude's an awesome athlete. But
I was just wondering.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was an awesome
was
dunk
Shaq
contest.
standing straight up or what?
Shaq was standing. And that's the thing. Wade even had his head down, like he had his head tucked in. But Shaq was straight up. He's just looking
up.
forward.
Yeah, straight standing up. This guy flies over Shaq.
Wow.
Why is that
and has enough height to put his arm in the net.
All-Star
weekend. What the fuck is that?
Dunk contest.
Who can do the best
every year? Yeah.
What the fuck is that? Like, if I had a trampoline, I could probably jump over Shaq too.
But if you don't need, but you can do this without a trampoline.
This guy's legs are his trampoline.
That's remarkable.
That's crazy. I'm just wondering.
That is crazy.
Why have I never heard of this?
I'm gonna have to see that.
I could barely jump over a trash can.
It's pretty cool, man.
Me too. I could jump over like
I couldn't even jump over that trash can.
Anyways, to move on, guys.
Wait a minute.
They have a Rising Stars challenge every year. This year it's World versus USA. And get this, we all know the All-Star game weekend. It's all about offense. It's all about getting buckets, right?
Yeah.
As Kyrie would say. So USA gets 161, beating World 144. Now, Epic, let me just explain how this works. The USA team is the NBA's best players that are from the U.S.
Yeah.
Young players. Now, the World team is actually the best young players that are from other countries. Guys like Ben Simmons and Luka Doncic. So, but anyways, USA prevails again, and they won 161 to 144, which is a crazy score.
And the thing is, too, people always talk shit about American basketball, saying, "Oh, like it, try to make it like the players are less talented than."
Well, yeah, I mean, I think they prove every year that they're not. Yeah. But I mean, it's just a different game in Euro. So, I mean, the Euro League, it's just a different type of basketball game. And that's why you see these Euro guys coming over here, like Luka Doncic, he played a couple years overseas and was the best player in that league by far, being like 17, 18 years old. And he gets drafted into the NBA, and this kid is a monster.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's going to be fun to watch.
Hell yeah.
But anyways, All-Star games tonight, Team LeBron at 8 p.m., Team LeBron versus Team Giannis. And I think LeBron's team's going to, just whoop Giannis' team's butt.
Probably.
But,
I don't know, man. If you got Giannis on your team, it's up in the air. Like, he can take over that game by himself.
Yeah, he probably, you know what, to be honest, he could. Like, Ben Simmons kind of early on took over that World versus USA game. But, yeah, Giannis is a freak, man. The guy is just amazing. You can't stop. He's kind of like a young LeBron. You can't stop him when he goes to the hole, man.
Hey, Jay, what do you think? How do you think Steph Curry feels this year that he doesn't get his team? That LeBron went to the West Coast and now it's LeBron's team?
I don't care what Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
I'm kind of laughing, but I really think the bad thing about this Lakers thing with LeBron, there's a huge chance that LeBron next season could end up with 0 of these free agents, these big-time free agents. There's a big possibility that can happen.
Oh yeah, and who is it? Anthony Davis already saying all 29 teams are on his list. He doesn't care about the market. He just wants to win.
Yeah. So I mean, that if LeBron doesn't get another superstar there, his title runs over.
Yeah. Exactly.
Especially going to the West. He should have stuck in the East, but I mean, that's another story.
Dude, he should have stayed with. I understand he was having problems with the front office and management and shit. But
well, I'll tell you what, when we played the Lakers, the Cavs straight up with the Lakers without LeBron, the Cavs beat them.
Yep. I
know it's meaningless basketball, it's not playoffs, but I mean, that should show you a little bit that I do think the Cavs roster, and you keep LeBron on there, they're going to go to another Eastern Conference Finals.
One of our 12 wins. Yeah.
Yeah, one of our 12 wins.
I know.
It's all good, man. Hey, let's lose them all for Zion, baby. I don't care.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on to my favorite subject, guys.
In the Matrix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said that's the opposite of what was said in the Matrix, but that's a nerd joke.
We're moving on to my favorite subject, the NFL. So here's some things I'm just going to give some mentions to. So Dwayne Haskins from Ohio State is probably him and Murray are the best quarterbacks coming out of the draft. Anyways, scouts are actually saying Dwayne Haskins is overrated. I don't know how much we want to get into this. I kind of see what they're talking about.
I don't want to get into it either, but I agree. We'll leave it at that.
Overrated, right?
Yes.
He's good, but at NFL level, what I'm seeing, I don't think he's not gonna do as well.
But at the same time, the statement is, best ranked in the class, and it's just a very poor class.
This class is not.
You have to give it to somebody. So yeah, you can give it to him, but he's not NFL type.
You're exactly right, Larry. Last year, the class was phenomenal in quarterbacks. Yeah. You had 4 or 5 of them in the first round, and then this year it's just not a strong class for quarterbacks. So we lucked out. We got our boy Baker. Yeah. I'm happy about that. Yeah. And speaking of quarterbacks, Joe Flacco's actually being traded to the Denver Broncos. A lot of people are saying this is a bad move, but I actually think it's a good move for the Denver Broncos.
Well, I think it's a good move for the Ravens. The Ravens have to do something to switch this up. I mean,
they do. And you know what? Hey, you know what? If people figure out Lamar Jackson, and if this kid can't transition to a pocket guy, then I mean, hey, that's better for us, right? I mean,
yeah.
But I mean, he's a younger quarterback. He proven himself. He went 6-1 when he came in. So I mean, obviously, you got to give the job to one quarterback, and they're going to go with the younger guy. Yeah. And Joe Flacco, unfortunately, this is a business.
Yep.
Above everything, and he's going to be going to the Denver Broncos, which is, I mean, I think Denver, that makes them a good shot to make the playoffs.
Hey,
with that defense, I think that'll help out the Broncos.
Jay.
Yeah.
We have comments.
No, it's just one comment.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Allison Reagan said, unfortunately, a quarterback from OSU hasn't fared well in the NFL.
No, that is a good point.
That is, yeah, you're right. Here's the reason why, because going back to Jim Tressel, but the Urban Meyer days, his system is what is a good system. And OSU always produces good receivers, linebackers, corners, safeties, stuff along them lines, offensive linemen. We've never produced really any quarterbacks that really have came and stuck in the league. But this year, we do have a good quarterback coming to OSU, Justin Fields. And watch out for this kid. If he can be everything that they think he could be, he might develop into a really good quarterback.
Are you going to take a breath?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was his breath, silly.
Hey, speaking of quarterbacks, did you see that Johnny Manziel got married?
I don't keep up with Johnny.
No, but he got married, and his wife is super fucking hot.
Well,
That's cool, man. Well, good for him. Good for
That's what I
him.
was kind of thinking. Like,
What's that?
What would you have expected him to have married?
A regular ass bitch?
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just-
Johnny Money Man, right?
I'm gonna
He's in
look
the
her up.
Canadian League, bro.
I'm gonna look her up.
No, he's no longer going to be employed because he sucked it up there too. So
Wow.
yeah, but if you can even make it in the Canadian League. Anyways, though,
That was
one
your
thing-
boy, though.
Huh?
That was your boy for a while.
Yeah,
That was
it
your
was,
boy,
man.
though.
It was.
Like, man,
but this,
I remember
you know,
when he got drafted. He's like, "Oh my god, man, I love Johnny Manziel." Blah blah blah. He was a beast
Listen,
in college.
she's
the
hot,
guy
but she
in
is kind of a
college,
regular ass bitch.
What?
you never can tell, but in college, the guy was the man. I mean, the dude, he was electrifying
No,
to
I
watch,
know.
you know?
Yes.
And then and what did I tell you? And I'm usually pretty
I gotta
good
look at his
about
wife.
this
Oh my
shit.
God.
I don't know why.
What?
Because I'm not
Is
like
it
the sports
Bree
guy.
Something?
What?
What'd you say?
What's-
We're looking at Johnny Manziel's wife. There's
Oh,
a picture of her with 50 Cent. She got a flat ass. I don't know. Like, she is kind of a regular ass
What's she
bitch.
doing hanging out with 50 Cent,
I
man?
don't know. Like, look on that one.
But she's
She a
there,
brunette?
though. She looks like she
And
has
she
like
hanging on him too.
All right, so
She hanging on him too.
hanging on him too. Yes.
Yeah.
So he married someone he can't turn into a housewife, right? Anyways.
Ah. Yeah.
So hey, anyways, I'm gonna get on the Cleveland Browns real
Sure.
quick. But I gotta ask Larry before I do this. What do you think about Kaepernick? He may be coming back to the league.
No, he does not need to come back to the league. What is he getting? Like 60 million?
I don't know, man. Like 20 million, I think.
No. I hear that what you call it? The guy that he had in that not defamation suit, but what they call that, collusion lawsuit.
Yeah.
They ended up settling out of court.
Him and Reed.
Yeah,
yep.
yeah. They ended up settling out of court now, so
Yeah.
you can get anywhere between $60 to $80 million.
Yeah.
Like just payment. Like this is not
here's
like
the thing,
a 5-year contract playing in the NFL. He has no reason to go back to the NFL.
Yeah, but here's the reason you go back is because you love the game, man. I played football for free.
Go back into the front office. Go
Here-
help players.
his agent's already
That's what I'm
trying to
saying.
get
Go
him to the
help
Patriots.
He has so much more power on his platform now than he would if he puts a helmet on. He needs to use.
I understand. Here's my thing, and here's my final take on. Here's just where I was getting at. Kaepernick sucks, man. He's not whatever. He's not a good. His last couple of years in the league, he was just horrible. The only reason why he was any good in the beginning was because of the read option. Same thing with Lamar Jackson. As soon as teams figured Kaepernick out, the guy was not. That's all he did to get to the Super Bowl. Read option, run. Read option, run. That game against Green Bay, he freaking scorched them.
Well, I mean, Colin Kaepernick could get better if he's in the right playbook and with the right coaching staff. The problem is like he fell off, or he was in the same pocket as a lot of other quarterbacks who kind of fell off at the same time. If you look at Russell Wilson, Andrew Luck, Robert Griffin III, they all came in the same pocket where their read option, that run
Russell
game was out.
Wilson is an exception because Russell Wilson is damn near an all-star every year.
Yeah, he's an all-star every year, but
Pro Bowler.
he's not making it out of the playoffs every year consistently now for the past 2 or 3 years.
I have
He has
comments.
Yeah,
fallen
but it
off.
takes more than just a quarterback to get you to the playoffs.
We'll get some
Motherfuckers.
comments.
You guys
comments?
are running your goddamn
Go
mouths
ahead.
constantly. Okay.
Anyways,
Hold on.
Jay!
Good comments,
Good
Jay.
points.
Shut the fuck up, Jay.
Let's comments.
Go ahead.
David Frank said, I agree with Jay. Flacco, is that how you say his name? Will
Yeah.
do well in Denver. Allison said, yeah, in college he was good, but in real life he's an idiot. David Franks also said Kareem Hunt is big for Cleveland when his suspension was up.
Oh man.
Great. Okay, so let me get on the Cleveland Browns real quick, and then we'll end the segment.
I had one more comment.
My favorite
One more
subject of the
comment.
day.
Wait, one more
Okay,
comment
go ahead.
for Hunt.
It's just one more. The AAF league offered him a job. Corey said that.
Oh, we're talking about Manziel.
the
Okay, we're done with Manziel.
Gotcha.
Okay,
They were all
Kareem
like
Hunt.
over the place.
Go.
Okay,
Go.
so I think that's where I heard the 20 mil. Kaepernick said he wanted 20 mil to play in the AAF. That's right.
Oh, okay. So it's
Okay, so anyways,
Me.
Cleveland Browns news, Jamie Collins is a top trade option. I do believe he's getting paid way too much. His contract's too big, so if you can
I'm
trade
okay
him
with that. I'm okay with
for
that.
something. I do like Jamie Collins when he shows up to play, but he's inconsistent and too inconsistent for a big contract that he has.
Yeah.
So, I mean, right there. And as David Frank said, Kareem Hunt, I don't know about you guys, but I was pumped when I heard John Dorsey, and I knew he was going to do it. I knew he was going to pull the trigger back a couple months ago. I just knew it. I said, Kareem Hunt, he's went to Toledo University, and John Dorsey's the one that drafted him. So I knew Kareem Hunt was going to come to Cleveland. Pretty ironic, his domestic dispute is in Cleveland, but you can't deny this guy's ability on the field, and even though Kansas City did well, almost went to the Super Bowl, Kareem Hunt was a huge piece of that offense.
Do you think they would have won if they still had him on the roster?
I believe that could have been possible. Yeah, because Kareem Hunt is someone that can catch out of the backfield. He's quick. He's shifty. He got power. He's an all-around great back, and I think pairing him with the Cleveland Browns offense just added another weapon for Johnny Manziel, and that sets up my next statement.
Yeah, and I think that's where maybe my question will play in too. He comes back with at least a 4-game suspension. Who do you let go, Chubb or Duke?
You're not letting Chubb go at all. But listen, you don't let either. You have a 3.
You carry all 3 quarterbacks or all 3 running backs?
Yeah, you keep them all.
Oof.
Duke Johnson, Dorsey said Duke's not expendable yet. But he said, who knows? We'll see. I mean, you don't even know what's going to happen if we draft a running back later and this kid turns out to be better than Duke. But I think you have a 3-headed monster right there.
But we saw what happened again, that 3-headed monster. That's what I was about to bring up. We saw what happened in Washington.
I have a 1-headed monster in my pants.
But in Washington, that did not work out like they thought. So.
You're right, though. And that happens sometimes. Here's the thing why it's not going to work out, because you primarily 2 backs get the most carries, and that's going to be Chubb and Hunt.
I think that's where
Chubb to me is a franchise running back, and Hunt is. So you use those 2 guys. But you can also take Kareem Hunt. What people aren't realizing, I bet you could put him in the slot, guys.
Yeah.
So I mean,
you can still keep Duke Johnson and put him in the slot.
You guys are done. Tokar said Cyclops.
Oh my god.
Hey Jay.
Anyways, my last thing I got for you guys.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Listen, it's ending it. But I do gotta say the Cleveland Browns. Mock draft right now have them taking DK Metcalf from Ole Miss. Mm-hmm. He's 6'4", 230 pounds. He's a wide receiver that looks like a defensive end.
That needed to happen.
Big ass motherfucker.
That brings us back Braylon Edwards. I need that to happen.
Thank you, David, for appreciating our banter.
Yeah.
His build and his play is very similar to Braylon Edwards, and I think if we have that back in Cleveland, that's going to be awesome.
I would go nuts if they drafted DK Metcalf, because the guy's a big play receiver. He's huge, and he's got wheels, man. He's fast. So I think that you give oh my gosh.
Oh boy, I heard you say it, man. I'm gonna smack you when I see you next time.
Allison, what have you done? You got me saying the guy's name. Anyways, if you give Baker Moneymaker.
Called him Baker Moneymaker.
If you give him Baker touchdown maker, that's more like it. But anyways, if you give him DK Metcalf with the weapons he's got now, this offense, man, Baker's throwing for 50 TDs next year.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say it for next week or next time.
Yeah, we gotta move on. Thank you so much, Jay, for your
guys. Hey, I love you guys. I love the fans, and I'll see you guys. Hey, man, if I could try to make it to that St. Patty's Day thing, man, I'll be there.
Okay. Well, let me know.
I will, brother.
Yeah, Jay.
That makes me so excited about having you here.
I don't think you're gonna come.
No.
Yeah, what the hell? You don't want me in the studio?
No, it's not that.
You don't want to be here. You told us
You
that.
always say you're going to try to be here, and then you're not. So I don't get my hopes up.
He's gonna see.
Don't cry,
he
man.
misses you. He likes cuddling with you. He misses all
right, guys. Hey, I love you guys in the studio. I love the fans, man. I'll see you guys.
Yep.
Peace.
Take care, Jay.
I'll see you one day. Maybe next year.
One day. All right. Catch you later.
Maybe next year.
So there was a tiger found in an abandoned home by a weed smoker trying to get away and smoke his little bud. And he finds a goddamn tiger in a fucking cage in an abandoned house.
Do you even report it at that point? Like, don't you just smoke your weed and go back home?
What the fuck is that tiger doing there? That's the fuck I would be saying.
I think he was thinking like, man, this is some good shit.
Bless you.
God bless you.
Goodness.
I'm allergic to cats.
Even if they're only on a screen.
Oh my god.
That's a real bad allergy you got going on.
Oh, shit.
Man.
So, yeah, I think I would have, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how I would have felt if I just saw a fucking giant ass tiger in a cage.
Now, was it chain? It was in a cage. It was in a cage.
It was, dude, like, the way this cage was, it was like a makeshift cage. And the only thing holding the tiger in there was like a nylon strap that actually
Don't piss
was
that fucking tiger off then.
tied down.
No.
But
How's
like,
that tiger not gotten out yet?
Yeah, like why was this
I'll tell you
Well,
what happened.
Must be docile.
had-
He was
as fuck.
using the ganj as catnip. He was feeding it to keep it docile.
well, the thing
that's
was,
funny.
somebody was taking care of the tiger because there was stakes there.
Steaks.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing was too. Okay, so when the guy reported it, it ended up in this California wildlife preserve, right? And they basically had to teach it how to walk again. So it'd probably been in his cage.
That's what I was gonna say.
For a while.
There was probably something wrong with
That's
the tiger
so
then. If
sad.
there were stakes just there, like if they weren't eating, the tiger then at that point wasn't eating
I
or
think what
something like that.
happened was this. I think
What do you think
someone
happened?
got it as a baby, you know, little cub or whatever. I don't know what the fuck tiger lingo is
I think
for
it's
a baby,
cub.
I think it's a cub.
whatever.
Cup, yeah.
So
I want to say so.
then it got bigger. Like holy shit,
Like, did they
this
not
motherfucker
think,
is huge.
Did
Like
they not think it's a
I'm
fucking
afraid
tiger?
of this bitch now. So
How
let's
the
keep it in a
fuck?
cage.
Like, my question is, it's a fucking tiger.
Maybe they thought it was a cool looking cat.
No. It's a
Well,
fucking tiger.
No,
Even
at the time
when-
it was.
Well, they
small.
interviewed the
understand, but-
tiger.
I don't know.
Okay.
A cub
I'll
is as
just-
big as a little Shih Tzu or something.
That's
when they're
just
And that
ridiculous.
would be an honestly
But
cool looking cat.
Puppies, when they're puppies, they
Well,
have
they
giant
interviewed the
paws.
tiger
They're gonna be
and
gigantic.
asked him how
You
he liked
you
the new
stupid
caregivers. And he said
motherfuckers.
they're great.
You stupid motherfuckers. It's a fucking tiger. What did you think was going to happen?
Only because he still looks like Tony the Tiger a little bit when
Oh
he
my
did
God.
that. He looked like Tony the Tiger a little
I
bit.
didn't look at him. I wasn't looking at
Oh
him.
my gosh.
I was like confused on how
Fuck
this
you.
motherfucker didn't
Please
know.
do that again. Okay, wait, no, you got it. The reason I got that is because I'm looking at his screen,
Yeah.
and I see a screen with just him on the camera,
Yeah.
larger,
Yeah.
and seeing just that when he did it next to the tiger too.
Yeah.
Yes, poor kid.
My goodness,
Thank you,
man! Go ahead, please put
I
that
will-
up
I will
there
do that,
and
yes.
show them that. You just
Okay.
had a
Show
good
'em.
transition, man.
Yeah,
Let
let's
me
do
get that
that.
Tony the Tiger.
So
You talk-
they're great. And that's almost the same voice.
Oh my
too.
God.
There you
I got a couple comments.
That's better
Okay.
than pudding pops.
Yeah.
Get him out of here. Yeah, you can do pudding pops soon.
Yeah. You put the tiger in the pudding in the pop. Okay.
That was really lame. Do it again. That was not even like you didn't even try.
You put the pudding with the tiger with the pop.
There you go. That's
Okay,
better.
that's not it either.
It's a
though.
little better. A little
I
better.
don't. It's not like I practice that shit.
You know
You
what?
should practice
I
it.
read this wrong. You know, I'm
What?
thinking that there was a weed smoker who had a line in the house, but here it was found by somebody who was
Yes.
smoking pot.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they were on a
So
video.
just imagine what he was thinking. Holy
what I
shit.
said.
He thought he was
He's like,
flipping.
he thought,
That's
man,
why,
this is some really good shit.
Trying to get to the comments.
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
sorry. Go ahead.
Corey said he was like, "Fuck, I gotta change my dealer. This weed has got me seeing shit."
No, that's the deal you
Yeah,
stick
that's
with.
Yeah.
Tokar. He said there are more tigers in America than in the wild. They are endangered and going extinct. And then Allison said, "Poor kitty," and I'm like, "Yes," because how the fuck did you not know it was a tiger?
Well, I don't even think we have, like, tigers are a natural species.
Yeah, I'm
dude.
going back to Tokar's statement. There's more tigers in the U.S. than anywhere else in the world.
The Bengal tiger is going extinct.
Okay.
So what he means probably is zoos and whatnot. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's pretty fucked up. Where does the
You know-
mangled tiger originate from?
Yeah,
Like
can we-
India?
I want to say India, correct.
Can we build them like a
me
burlesque
see,
house or
let me
something?
see.
So,
Can we just stop fucking putting tigers in like cages in a house?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we
Can we
need
just
to
stop doing that shit? Like,
make a Tinder for tigers.
who the
or
fuck
something?
do we think we are
Get 'em
fucking around
hooked
with
up.
You know,
tigers?
yeah, let them start fucking.
All right, let's see.
Can't the tigers
Like,
swim?
only
Whatever, like, can't they just
540.
fucking mate and like you leave them alone?
There's only 540 tigers in the whole world.
Leave the fucking
Wow.
tigers alone.
Oh, my goodness.
Shit.
Let's
They're
see.
being hunted, yeah, because everybody wants to hunt all these
Why do you?
fucking animals that are going
That's sad
extinct
to hear.
already.
There's more people that come for a Smash tournament than tigers.
God damn.
Yeah,
that's
see,
terrible.
look, Tokar was right. One of the world's largest populations of tigers exists
That's
not in the wild, but in
terrible.
captivity in the United States.
That's just
with an
terrible.
estimated 5,000 tigers. So there's only like that little bit.
Oh, 5,000. Okay, that's a different number than 540. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying in the
captivity?
wild.
No, but
in the
what's the
wild
500 number come from?
That's what's in the wild.
I just saw in the last one that it said in the wild there were 3,200 in the wild. Go forward or whatever you were at
Go
before.
forward, go backwards, go back.
All right,
go all the way back.
There's a lot of facts on the internet. See, that says approximately 3,200 tigers in the wild.
That's just terrible.
Well, you know
I
what?
don't care. This is terrible.
You gotta look by breed too. Siberian
goodness.
tiger.
All these fucking.
Now I feel like I want to get into this. Now I feel like I don't care anymore.
No, but the Siberian
tigers.
tiger is a different type of tiger. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
like there's
There's the Bengal. Yeah, I got you.
So
tigers.
the 3,200 tigers. That's all
of them.
species
all
of
tigers.
tigers.
All different races.
But Siberian, there's only 532.
Gotcha.
So that just to clarify.
See, these poor fucking tigers.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sucks.
Stop
that's
fucking
enough.
with the tigers.
We
you
thought about
stupid
them enough.
fuckers.
Yeah. We're gonna go on break. Overdue. When we get back, we'll have crazy news.
Crazy news.
Keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show.
Crazy news.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. I'm a little dumb today. Sorry.
Today?
Well, every day.
Today? Okay. Thank you for clearing that up for us.
It's crazy news time. Get ready for crazy news.
Yeah.
Crazy news.
Yeah,
Okay.
crazy news.
When crazy shit happens, the Epic Radio Show will be there to report and shit. It's time for crazy news.
Okay. The crazy news.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So for $5,000, you can hunt Bigfoot with Jose Canseco. Canseco. Is that how you say it? Canseco? I always think I'm saying it wrong, and it's not wrong. Former baseball superstar Jose Canseco made his name hitting home runs, but his latest project is a pitch to go Bigfoot hunting. Yay!
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The former MVP posted 2 tweets on Tuesday night offering to take a few lucky people on an expedition tracking the mythical beast and a real alien. That was in quotes.
Do you get an option?
What is that?
Is there an option?
No.
Okay.
You don't.
Like, I'll take the alien package?
No, you have to do both.
You know, I actually had, for the picture on Crazy News, I actually had to make kind of like a collage.
Just
to do that.
yeah.
Because there was no good pictures for this
Of
article.
Jose Canseco or Bigfoot?
Together. You know, like...
I'm just wondering which one he had to like... It's like, oh, this one really is good of him, but not Bigfoot.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. I
just wanted to... Yeah, okay.
Are meals included with that?
I'm not sure. It might say something actually.
$5,000, you better suck your dick.
5,000, damn, okay. Spend the weekend with Jose for $5,000 cash. Only 5 lucky individuals will get a golden ticket. Oompa Loompas ain't got nothing on Bigfoot. Sorry. Travel in his custom RV to authentic alien sightings and proven Bigfoot habitats. Camp out in the wild, tell stories, and maybe meet a real Bigfoot. You never know what's going to happen with Mr. Canseco. Food included, just saying.
Okay.
Only serious inquiries, please. I will help you book your flights to Vegas and set in itineraries. Thank you, Morgan. So that's that. That was a text message that yeah, because I guess the HuffPost called the listed phone number and they received that message.
Do they know what location you're going to be doing this hunting at?
Wasn't it? Didn't I?
Well, Las Vegas, I thought.
When was the last sighting of Bigfoot in Las Vegas?
I don't fucking
I
really
guess that's
know.
On the tables, you know what I mean? Blackjack. He likes blackjack.
So
people didn't know that about Bigfoot. You put a blackjack table in the middle of the woods, you get like 4 or 5 different fucking Bigfoots out there.
Oh, damn,
maybe some
know
aliens, who knows? The response said the first excursion was almost full. This isn't completely out of left field for the 54-year-old outfielder. A few weeks ago, Canseco... It is... No pun intended, exactly.
Yeah.
Canseco posted a series of tweets claiming aliens had given him the secrets to time travel.
Oh my.
Obviously, he's lost his fucking mind.
Obviously, he just wants to fucking find the goddamn aliens and Bigfoot. That's all the fuck he wants to do. And everyone's just talking shit. Stop talking shit. Just let him do what he wants to do. I mean, Canseco has gotten kicks from making outrageous statements in the past. Oh, okay. I'm going to read this just because it's there. Such as in July 2017 when he responded to the Me Too movement by bragging about being molested by lots of women.
This dude.
He's the victim.
Yeah. In July 2015, he said he planned to live as a woman for a week to better understand Caitlyn Jenner's situation. In November 2014, he falsely claimed that his middle finger had come off during a poker game.
How do we miss all this?
I don't
know.
Well, I think this is before the show. The only thing that maybe was the July 2017 thing, but everything else was before.
Man,
my goodness.
He's like the Gary Busey of baseball.
So this guy's, he says a lot of things.
I never really watched Jose Canseco play.
Yeah.
Because that was kind of like before my time that I was like, not before my time, but like before I really got into baseball.
I didn't know who was who.
Yeah. The only thing I remember about Jose Canseco is the first Ninja Turtle movie when Raphael meets Casey Jones and he's like, Jose Canseco bat.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
okay, yeah.
I got comments, but
Wow,
Okay.
that's just where you reverse
Yeah,
the
that's
name.
exactly.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Her name was Casey Jones. I thought it was April O'Neil.
No, the
The guy with the
guy.
hockey
The
mask.
hockey-
Oh, okay.
Ryan
Oh,
even knows
gotcha.
his name. I'm pretty
Remember?
impressed.
Raph goes to the movies, comes out, he meets.
Gotcha.
Casey Jones.
I'm thinking of
Yeah.
the redheaded reporter.
Yeah, gotcha.
it's April O'Neil. He's
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Corey said Jose must really need 25 bands.
yeah.
I don't know.
25,000.
Okay. I was like, I don't know what the fuck that means.
I know the lowdown on the
he's got the
terminology.
lowdown. I don't. Allison said, Dre, I was using the roulette wheel. Kevin Cart's listening.
Hey, Kevin.
He said, what's up?
Hello.
He said, we were wonderful also.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Tokar said he should just smoke and find a tiger. So, don't go fucking looking
know
for
what?
Bigfoot. Just go fucking find a tiger.
If I was there, I would still finish my blunt with the tiger.
No doubt.
And
Especially
if I
if it
had
ain't
my
going nowhere.
phone handy, I'd be playing Eye of the Tiger while I smoke
goodness.
my blunt. Like,
And Instagram and that shit. Right?
did.
Y'all thought I was crazy.
Yo,
There's a real
y'all never
fucking
guess what's
tiger.
happening right now. Just
There's
swing
a
the
real
phone around.
fucking tiger. Like,
Okay.
Right, keep on.
Yeah, I got
Do
it.
you remember the commercials though? I don't remember what I don't remember what the commercial was for, but you had the band who was the band? Do you remember?
I don't remember the band.
What? Who plays Eye of the Tiger?
Yeah. Hold on.
What was it? What's his face?
I could look it up, but you guys are looking it up, so I'm not gonna look it up.
Oh damn!
Hold on. God, that eye infection.
That eye infections. That's not even the same thing.
Yeah. Survivor. There you go. So they had Survivor on a truck, like next to a person walking. I think
yeah,
they were
just
working out,
playing, and they were just,
his
like,
name
doing
was
stuff.
Dan. And it was
Dan.
like Dan.
Oh, that's great.
Dan.
Yeah, there
It
you
was
go.
great. It was funny.
Yes.
I remember those commercials. I wish they
Yeah.
were still around.
And then it was like, and then the
there was another guy,
It was like Bob.
No, it's
Bob,
Roy.
Bob,
There was
or Roy. Yeah,
Roy.
yeah, it was hilarious.
It was funny as shit.
Okay, anyways.
Okay, next. Okay. Grandma fights off attackers in clown masks with a child scooter. And these guys look like they might have been hit with a scooter. So, I mean, they just look like, we just got hit with a goddamn scooter. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, you have a clown. That's a scary ass clown. Jesus Christ.
I know.
I think that's an actual mask.
Was that the actual
That's,
mask?
Yes.
that's terrifying. Okay, I would be like, fuck
Because
you,
I believe
scooter.
that's the grandma in it.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, Texas City, Texas. Police say a Texas woman used her granddaughter's scooter to defend herself against a pair of machete-wielding men wearing clown masks who attempted to rob the woman and her husband. I would be like, fuck you with this goddamn scooter. Like, get the fuck away from my face. She has bigger balls than I do. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, what's the article title say again?
Grandma fights off attackers in clown masks with child scooter.
See, I read it as thinking that the grandma
she wore
had the mask.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so that was not the picture. Okay.
Okay, that's just a dumbass clown then.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
guys are
I don't get
ridiculous.
it. I didn't get it
I
either.
mean, literally read how they got the headline.
I
It's just
know.
like the headline with the Kareem Hunt and the Browns. Like, the headline for that came out across my phone as like, Cleveland Browns signed Kareem Hunt after kicking woman in Cleveland hotel. I'm like, dude didn't kick the woman and turn around and say, give me a pin.
Yeah.
Right. I think that's exactly what happened, actually. I think that's probably what went down. That's how shit works.
Goodness.
Okay, so police say Aretha Cardinal and her husband Joseph Nelson were in the driveway of their Texas City home last week when the masked men approached.
Texas.
Yes, Texas.
Texas.
And placed a machete to Nelson's throat. Authorities say Nelson wrestled. I think they meant wrestled.
Wrestled.
It said wrestled.
It's
What the fuck
Texas.
is that?
Wrestled.
I know. I read that too. That was fucking
They're
stupid.
wrestling.
I believe
Wrestling.
Rested. They rested it.
Yeah, so they're saying it. They're trying to type as they talk.
Yeah.
This is straight Texas. It's spelled WRESTED.
Rested.
They rested
Machete from one
my
man, while Cardinal grabbed the child scooter from the driveway and used it to strike the other man. Nelson tells Houston television station KTRK. Yeah, I said that right. The men tried to run away, but the couple chased them, smashing their vehicle window with the scooter.
Nice.
The two suspects have been jailed on aggravated robbery charges.
Cool.
I'd be like, I'm gonna beat you with a scooter.
Yeah,
That's gonna be. I'm
buddy.
gonna have to buy a scooter.
It wasn't an electric scooter then, right? Because those bitches is heavy.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't specify what
It's got
kind
to
of
be a regular
scooter.
razor.
It's like a poom right in the face.
The thing about when you pick those scooters up, they might swing out. So like you gotta be very skilled with that.
She's probably done this before.
She's probably just lifted up and let gravity take care of the rest.
Right, just like,
The
oh
rest
yeah,
of-
this is good. She's probably beat the fucking kids with the scooter. You know what I'm saying?
She's had
you know what?
experience,
Get
yeah.
the fuck. I'm gonna beat you with your own
How
scooter.
did a grandma get a hold of a scooter?
From the kids.
Grandchild or something.
Yeah.
Just probably. It says she grabbed it from the driveway. It must have just been hanging out there. Wow. Kids just leaving their shit. They see that's one good thing about you leaving your shit out the driveway.
Yeah, I know.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go to the next one. That's pretty much all it tells me.
Okay.
Okay, this one I got from Anthony's page. So the ER doctor finds dead turtle in woman's vagina. That's so. And Larry's facial expressions kind of told it all. You didn't even see him, so it sucks. Just it's like what the? Wait a minute, what'd you say?
You can't
do my expression.
Do that one more
do
time.
that face again. Yeah.
Do that one more time.
Say it.
Say it again. The ER doctors finds dead turtle in woman's vagina. That was it.
Yep, that was it.
Because I'm looking at the picture, and at first I thought that was like an X-ray of a rib cage from the side, and then you said turtle. I was like, okay, that is kind of like a turtle, like. And then you said in vagina, and I said, whoa.
How did it get there? Wait a minute. So
this is the X-ray of.
No, I don't know.
This picture.
This is some arbitrary picture.
Is
you
that
grabbed.
from it?
It looks like.
Oh, is that the same one?
It looks pretty damn close.
Yeah, this is looking like
it should be.
Looks
How
like
many fucking incidents like this are there? I'm wondering.
I just want to know if this is the X-ray
I'm just
in
wondering.
the vagina or just of the turtle. What am I looking
Ninja
at
turtle got lost in a sewer.
Oh,
yeah.
God, that's
Okay,
gross.
read the story. Let me figure this out.
Police in the Canary Islands suspect a British tourist may be the victim of sexual assault after medical professionals discovered a dead baby turtle inside the woman's genitals. The 26-year-old woman was vacationing on the island of, I can't pronounce that, and went out with British tourists one night near the area of, I can't pronounce that either. It was a beach, though. Can you pronounce any of these things?
I think this is the island of Tenerife and
Tenerife and
Fenabe.
Fenabe. I don't fucking know.
Fenabe
A
Beach.
beach. I hate butchering these
It's
things.
the Canary Islands. Who knows?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, the woman who prefers to remain anonymous for obvious reasons told news outlets she didn't recall what happened that evening.
I bet her last name rhymes with turtle. Like you were still kind of wanting publicity from it, but if your name rhymed with turtle, you probably want to stay away from this.
Right. You probably don't want to. Oh, that might be a little too suspicious. Okay, so 2 days later, the woman began to experience severe abdominal pain, which is when she decided to go to the El Mahon Hospital in Arona. I don't know if I said that right.
Something's up.
Doctors examined the woman where they discovered the dead turtle lodged inside, causing her to contract a serious infection in her genitals.
Nice.
The hospital immediately called authorities,
I think she put that
fearing
shit up there.
she was a victim of sexual assault after she told doctors she had no recollection of it being put there.
Come on,
Hold on, how do
really?
you immediately jump to sexual assault? What kind of shit is going down in the Canary Islands that if you find a turtle
Assault
in a
by
bag,
turtle? Yes, Allison.
that
Assault by
this is
turtle.
this is sexual? Like, okay,
Someone
I've heard of
shoved it-
stuff happening like if you're just out on the beach or something. Maybe something
Yeah.
might slither up her asshole. I don't know. There's
like
a lot of orifices
like
that
something
can.
small,
Yeah,
really small,
yeah, exactly.
not a giant turtle.
But if that happened, how do you go to the hospital and they immediately jump to sexual assault?
So David said turtle twat, and I had to read that.
Oh,
He said, ew.
I'm thinking she's playing the no recollection game because she was doing something freaky.
With a turtle, though?
Things were a little sour.
Who the fuck kind of crazy bitches are these? Like,
Well, you hear about people putting hamsters up their ass. Why not a fucking turtle in the vagina?
I have not heard about that. But now I have my next Google search.
Take a look. People are putting hamsters up their
so
ass.
Tommy Parker said, I see the rape dolphins must have taught the turtles now. Damn.
Yeah. That's
Allison,
exactly what happened.
that's my question. How did she not notice a turtle up there? How did you not notice the fucking, like, a turtle is a turtle?
She knows.
But obviously, that's what I'm saying. It must be a common thing to do if you already think that if you had the turtle there and you can't remember how it got there, then it must be sexual assault because this is a sexual thing that happens. And then usually, if a turtle's there, then someone remembers why they put it there and they were doing some freaky shit and they will admit it. You don't remember, so some freaky shit happened to you. Sexual assault. Call the authorities.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's totally wrong.
And
It's
Corey
totally
said
weird.
that's a bad porn scene. So yeah, that's gross.
I'm calling bullshit.
Anyone care for turtle soup?
Ew. Get out of my face. It's gross.
Unless we have that same ladle that
Let me see.
Andrew's had.
I'm gonna try to finish. There's only a little bit left.
They
Here.
would be into that.
Stick a little hot water on it.
I like a little turtle
Stick
soup.
a little hot water on it, right? It'd be nice.
A little boiling water.
Yeah.
Has to be boiling.
Little turtle soup dipped in vag.
Oh, gross. Okay. Authorities confirmed the incident and took the woman's statement and began the investigation. Yet, afraid of the outcome, the woman didn't want authorities to pursue the incident any further. Police have since halted their investigation pending new information. I wonder what this new information is.
I don't know. New information.
Okay, there's
Did
some
they
more
hire a private dick?
to
Had to look
investigate.
into it. Had to look into
It's
it.
gonna get to the bottom of things.
Yeah.
Initial reports. Go ahead.
They asked the Ninja Turtles to jump on the scene.
Yeah.
And they
That's their
found out.
specialty?
It was like Shredder did it.
Master Splinter. I have good news.
Got to the bottom of this.
I mean, shit. I wouldn't put it past Shredder to sexually assault somebody.
With the turtle?
He's been known to do all kinds of shit.
Shove it up okay. Initial report stated the reptile was a tortoise, but researchers confirmed it was a freshwater Chinese pound turtle. Yes.
Chinese pound.
Subliminal messages everywhere.
He's pounding.
Yeah. He's pounding that vag out.
So yeah,
I am vag
Infection
pounder.
and all.
that is it.
Is that it?
Yep.
All right.
That was crazy news, people.
Yeah.
That was
Totally crazy.
interesting.
Wow.
And Tokar said there is a reason why the turtle died. This poor turtle.
yeah, I
What's
know.
it smell?
I feel like that's what he probably is getting at.
Too
I
much
cannot
yeast.
put up with these living conditions.
I gotta die right now. I just gotta die.
Yeah,
terrible.
it was too cold in there. Reptiles need warmth.
You said it and then you like explained it.
Because the joke was already nerdy, and then he explained it.
He went the
And it was
extra
great.
mile and explained why he made the joke.
Well, surprise
He's like,
bitches.
well,
Surprise bitches.
surprise bitches.
We
Hang
got
on,
two
hang
more
on,
free
hang
tickets.
on.
What
How
the
about you
fuck?
stop fucking just cut my shit off.
Okay, go ahead.
Corey just said that's how you kill a Ninja Turtle. I just
Okay.
wanted to read the comment. Thank you.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
Move the fuck on then.
All right. Call in
Shit.
to win 2 free tickets.
Not you, Corey.
216-584-5718. This is for Sunday, February 24th, at 8 p.m. at the Funny Stop. Great place.
I've only been in one time.
And we got Kenny Warren as the headliner. He's been on a bunch of stuff.
Still.
Yeah, so let's check this out, man.
There's a typo in
Just
there.
call in. Where?
The bubble. The speech bubble. Just saying.
Oh, yeah, the Talons.
But I would love to go see his talons.
Yeah, I do want to see that.
wanna see some
Obviously, I
talent.
didn't make this, so
Oh, no. I'm
Yeah.
okay. I'm
Gotcha.
not putting any blame. I'm just
I'm just
it's a
saying.
typo.
I'm
Sorry.
just saying.
Call in now.
Call it now.
the
So I can
Chicago
stop looking at
Falls, it's not too far away. So
Yeah, it's about 40 minutes.
yeah,
It's a nice little ride, too, actually, down 77.
mm-hmm.
Just don't go. What time is the show at?
It's at 8 o'clock.
8 p.m. You want to leave around 6:30.
You ever notice they're always doing construction on
Yeah,
77?
you don't want to hit the rush hour stuff in there. Don't think that you go
Call
early and
in,
miss it. Don't
we
leave
got
at
some
5.
tickets for you. Moving on,
When is this, by the way? I didn't catch the date on that.
February 24th. It's on-
February 24th.
Yeah,
24th.
I'm actually free
you know
that
what?
day.
So this is next Sunday, right?
we might go.
Next Sunday?
Yeah, we might go.
I think I might
We
be
might, you
available.
think?
Yeah.
We'll see what
Oh,
happens.
you might be available there.
I might be available.
He might
Yeah.
be.
Might be
He doesn't know.
Hey, we should all go.
I have church that day.
At night.
I have night church. I have night church. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I'm godly like that.
I think we're gonna go to that one because it's not too far. And
Where is it? I didn't catch that either.
Chicago Falls.
Cuyahoga Falls.
That's not far from us.
40 minutes away. You want to leave?
Well, it's
No,
not.
just-
No, it's
I was
not,
going to replay
yeah.
that.
I know. So I had an interesting conversation with the wife the other day.
Did we?
Yeah, about engagements.
Oh we did. Yeah.
We did.
We did having. Oh yeah. I
I like how I skipped at the beginning. Like we're not sure if we're gonna do this or not.
Yeah, we're fucking doing it. It's already here.
So we had this conversation. Like, how long do you think is too long to be engaged to somebody?
I mean,
like, what do you think the limit is?
Do you think there is a time limit? Do you think there's like a normal range?
There's a time limit.
What do you think?
It's probably a year.
A year? Like the max or like the min?
Yeah,
I'd say 3 at the most.
You could be engaged for 3 years.
We were engaged for 2.5 years.
Ant-Man's a little uncomfortable with this.
I think you could be engaged as long as you want. You know,
I knew one of us. I knew it was Larry or Anthony.
No, you either commit or you don't. And I don't like even the girlfriend boyfriend. Like I think that's a more of that's a 5-year max. Like if you've gone 5 years, girlfriend boyfriend, and you haven't even stepped into the realm of engagement. That's a lot of waste of time where you might as well just have to,
He's been with his girl for 10
Really?
years.
Yes.
No engagement? Or you've been engaged for 10 years too?
No engagement.
You guys just been chilling, doing
Man, I don't
living
know.
in sin.
Living in sin.
But that's what I'm saying. Like after this 5-year mark, it's either it's just so many things could be available.
Well, he's been married like 30 years.
Yeah,
She's been married twice already. Okay. I've been engaged twice.
Yeah. Okay, so it's something that you just don't want to do, right?
Yeah.
So why even put the label girlfriend boyfriend then? Like why that level of commitment and not the next level of commitment?
They just don't fucking want to get married, I guess. I mean,
that's just my question. You're asking me these questions. Whether
I think it's a waste of time.
There you go.
We're together. We enjoy each other's company. We do everything a married couple does. Why should I spend a ton of fucking money? Weddings are expensive.
Well, you don't have to though. It don't have to. You could go downtown if you really want to.
Yeah, come on now.
I know.
And that's where my aggravation comes in at it. Where a lot of people say like, okay, weddings are expensive. What does it really matter? We've been together. We stay together. We act this way already. So then when you get presented with the ideal of like, oh, you can just go downtown and do it. Like, oh, well, we're not going to do that because it's supposed to mean something to you.
Yeah.
So like you can't say that one means something enough to you that it does have to have this ceremony.
I think with some people, and I bring up my friend Justin, he was actually saying, I don't care.
He asked him about it the other day.
I asked him about it the other day, and he said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. He said, he's heard a lot of stories about people that's been together like 20 years and they get married and then they're divorced. But I think that's more of an issue with their relationship
in general.
In the first place.
Yeah.
Like it's like a deeper issue than...
I think also once you're married with some people, like some sort of switch
gets flipped or something.
And then you think like that
Things
person's your property.
And it's like you treat them differently.
Different. Yeah, you treat them differently because of that.
I don't want to flip that switch.
Yeah.
You don't want to flip it.
You know what? That's commendable though. At least, like...
I mean, if me and him never got married, I really wouldn't be bothered by it. But I asked him, I was like, well... If we never got engaged, or if I told you in the future, like when we started dating, if I didn't want to get married, would you even have, continued a relationship? He said he didn't know. Well, it wouldn't have bothered me really because
my girlfriend knows where I love her. She loves me. We don't have to. Like I told her, let's take money and let's go on awesome trips. I don't. Weddings are for everybody else.
Yeah.
And I think we have a good relationship. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
We actually didn't have our ceremony until 8 years after we were married.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
And I think that's a part of the reason some people are engaged for so long. Is cost of everything.
It was probably.
I mean, we didn't really
think how much a nice engagement ring costs. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I spent $4,500 on on
Yeah,
that's retarded.
We didn't do that. Yeah.
Oh fuck! I lost my engagement ring within like 6 months.
Yeah, she did. She lost her first one. Her engagement ring that she has now is costume jewelry.
Yep.
Because I never bought her another one.
He bought me this just to for the time being, and then it just never got replaced.
Yeah. And then, but she paid for her wedding ring
with tax money.
Yeah, with tax money.
That's cool.
But, yeah.
So,
hey, I spent $4,500 on this one engagement ring.
You're crazy.
And then I talked to my ex-fiance one time. I was like, "Well, how much did you sell the damn thing for?" She's like, "Oh, all I got was $1,000 out of it."
I'm like, you sons of bitches, tell me where you did that shit. Like, I'm
Oh
gonna
my
fuck
God.
him
It's
up.
all a scam.
I'm gonna fuck them up. But Tommy and I are like real cheap, so he would never have spent $4,500 on a ring. I would have fucked the shit. I would have like stabbed him if I found out he
Damn.
spent that much
Yeah.
on a ring. I'm like, that is so much
We have
money.
Jewish
Why?
souls. We might not be
Jewish
Jewish.
souls?
We do. We have Jewish souls. We don't
Seriously.
practice the act of Judaism. But,
It's just the soul part.
They-
but we have
They
the
had
soul.
bagels at their wedding.
yeah. We got bagels
Yeah.
at our wedding.
We always have bagels in the
We
kitchen.
legit bagels
We
upstairs.
do.
I gotta remember that next time,
Yeah.
man. I should get a bagel on my way down here.
Yeah, always have bagels.
I mean, I don't know.
I have a yarmulke somewhere.
He has a yarmulke stuffed away just in case for
I don't know,
Jewish
maybe
moments.
maybe some
For his
people should
Jewish
call in and tell us what they think. You
I
know?
mean,
Yeah.
okay,
We'll get those tickets too.
Tokar said they are overpriced due to monopolization.
Sure. Yeah.
I didn't want to read it. I said it.
I'll tell you a thing that people should look into.
What?
Like, this would be a new up and coming business: divorce parties.
I've heard a few of those.
Yeah.
I heard
Yeah, I've
people
heard
are happy and they will spend the money on these
Yeah.
divorce parties, which I think is awesome because they're well worth it.
Maybe I can have some of those at the lounge. Like all that time that you
divorce
couldn't play
party.
games, now come play games after your divorce.
You don't have to hear the
Divorce
nagging
party.
anymore.
No one is gonna be bitching you out
That
because
would
it's
be pretty
divorce
cool.
Leave you that
time.
size.
You can leave me that size. I don't
And that's
mind.
another thing too. I see a lot of married men where their significant other becomes more like their mom than their
Aw, shit.
girlfriend, where they want to boss them around and they
Okay,
can't do shit.
I think we should move on from this conversation.
So why do you think we should move on, Larry? What are you feeling? How you
Did we
feeling?
strike a nerve, Larry?
I just had that conversation. I mean, like,
I don't. If I would just stab Tommy.
my wife can explain to me better than she can our kids about how there's how we shouldn't buy certain things. Like no, we don't need that. We don't need to buy that. She explained it to me more than
Yeah.
like, if how do I put this? Okay, so my daughter
I'm curious.
wanted to. Okay, I'm gonna still do it with my son. He wanted Fortnite V-Bucks, something on Fortnite, right? So he has to
Okay.
get these V-Buck things. On Friday, I said, go ahead and use the rest of my Microsoft account balance and buy what it was you want.
Yeah.
He goes and does that. He's fine all day long. He even takes breaks. He's reading his book. He goes back. He's playing fine.
Yeah.
I go into the lounge. My wife is at home. She's texting me. We should have never got this computer for him. He's going crazy. Something happened in this game. He's kicking the table. He's
Oh,
pounding
shit.
on the desk. I finally get a chance to call. I'm like, what is going on? He's crying and sobbing on the phone. I'm like, I can understand you unless you calm the fuck
Right.
down. Like, so he finally calls down. And he explains to me something came out that I used my V-Bucks earlier today and bought, and now I don't have V-Bucks to buy this thing that came out.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
that is totally your fault. So I went from this point, from Friday night all the way through Saturday afternoon,
Oh my God.
explaining to him why he's gonna be fine. It's, you're not gonna
Not
be
that
able to
big
buy
a deal.
everything. Calm
Right.
him down. He's fine. He's calm. He's fine about it. Next thing I know, I'm over his shoulder watching him play before we leave for this party last night. He's got the skin on. I'm like, how'd you get the skin? Oh, mommy said I can buy it.
Oh my god.
I'm just like, you have got to be fucking kidding me. You were texting me for a half an
Saying
hour about like why this is not a good thing.
And then
I'm
you go and
expli-
just there you go.
Yeah. So don't. Yeah. what
Let's
you were just
just-
saying about the mom and
It's like Jesus,
Man.
I can't.
I do it. I deal with it every day, man.
God bless you. May the force be with you.
May the force be with you.
But I don't know if it's
man.
like if it's the husband and wife thing or it's just the kids in it too. That's
Maybe the
just
kids
another
in it
part
too.
of
I feel
the
like
equation.
that's the
Oh,
kids getting thrown in there too.
And it's just constantly, it's just like my daughter's 16 tomorrow, so
Happy early birthday.
Yeah.
I'm going through it for a month. It's her birthday. Because
Well,
she's
So
just
are you guys gonna
I
have
understand.
about it.
You guys gonna have a sweet 16 birthday party?
So we're not
for
doing
her?
a whole traditional like sweet 16. We kind of like in this day and age is more of like kids already have almost everything.
All the things that they can want for
And really, at her point, all she really needs at this age is a car. But she's still kind of scared to learn to drive. She's got her temps, but
You got a shotgun?
Yeah. So it's. I got stories on that one, but I mean,
Anyways.
it comes down to the situation. Maybe we need a Larry Dad one or something.
Yeah,
There you
Larry
go.
player.
It is very hard this day and age. So this year for her 16th, We're letting her do a red carpet party. Which I'm shutting down a lounge. She's gonna have her, 19 of her closest friends to just come and game lockout party.
19 teenagers.
Do whatever you want.
Do you need me to be security?
Shit.
You want to be security?
I'll make sure no booze or whatever in there.
I need some booze. There's a parents coming. There's a parents coming.
Sneak it to the side. Keep it like you can't come back here.
Mean mug in the little 60. What?
Yeah, so it's co-ed all the way up until I think midnight, and then the boys go home, and it's like 4 or 5 girls that are spending. I don't want to tell you about the sleepover last night that I went.
Oh my god!
Okay, let's. All right.
Well, we gotta move on.
Let me talk about my love. Yeah.
Let's just go about. Let's go into the stuff I really care about.
Time for Larry
here.
Player One time. So let's do the intro there.
You guys got me.
Service.
Okay.
Why does that happen every time?
I don't know.
It's those pop-ups.
It knows when there's like silence on the air. It's like I'm gonna come up right now.
Yeah.
Okay, to begin, we've got, as you can see next to me, a sealed copy of Super Mario Brothers on NES. This was released originally in 1985 for the original Nintendo, and it was re-released again in 1994, I believe it was. But there's something very unique about this one. This is one of the only remaining sealed copies that are out there. And the thing about this one is, back in 1985, when it first came out, there was a test that was done on Nintendo's behalf. Only in Los Angeles and New York. Now, who owned a copy of Nintendo or Super Mario Brothers when they were kids?
I did.
You remember when it came, how you opened it up? What was the opening?
It was in a box, right?
Well, it was in a box, but it was shrink wrapped, right?
Yep.
Okay, so these particular copies that came out in the test launch of the NES were actually sticker sealed copies. So they had the little round stickers or the little rectangle stickers that would be right at the edge. So it wasn't like the shrink wrapped. It was actually a sticker seal on it. So this one was actually graded and given a near mint grade at a 9.4. It recently just sold, according to Gamer Mag, sold for $100,140. So over $100,000 just sold for it. And contrary to what people may believe, not one person bought this. This was a group of several individuals. It's actually they're on the board of the Video Game Antiques Museum. And this has been an effort over the past 2 years or so to kind of gather all of these, these pieces of memorabilia and nostalgic items in video games and kind of get them together. Yeah. You've even gone to the point of actually getting like ROMs and, the old games actually that's playable or not, or unreleased copies of games. So this is just one of the efforts that they've kind of put forward to kind of clean up. Or actually get that museum built and together. Wow. So $100,000.
I'm gonna have to go check my old attic. I guarantee I get some stuff.
You got to get some sealed stuff. That's the name of the game, getting that sealed stuff.
Yeah.
Next up in video game news, we got Fortnite is gonna reign news every week, just like they did in 2018 and 2019. But this time around, it comes back to something we talked about a month ago. Alfonso Ribeiro had that Carlton dance inside Fortnite, and it also showed up in a couple other video games too. And about a month or so ago, he brought suit along with some other actors who have dances that are kind of iconic to what they did in their careers, that were featured inside of Fortnite. Fortnite then pulled those dances, and it's kind of been up in the courts since then. Revelation this week is the higher court. I believe it's not the Supreme Court, but it's like a state Supreme Court. Came down with a ruling that the dance cannot be copyrighted. Alfonso Ribeiro was attempting to copyright the Carlton for himself. They said that dance is too generic to be copyrighted. He is still appealing that because of the way they made the ruling. I don't think that they should have said it that way, because the dance being generic is only generic in essence of its popularity over the years. They're not taking it in the bottle that when it was invented at the time, you know. So, but that's a whole different story. The way it is stating now is because they did make that ruling, it gives Fortnite and Epic Games the proper ruling or footing to go back on this, go back on this suit that Alfonso Ribeiro brought to them and say, you know, okay, you tried to get it copyrighted, you failed in doing that, and therefore this suit should be moot. So they're going this week to possibly get that totally thrown out now.
Cool.
So yeah, there you go with that Fortnite. That hopefully maybe that Carlton will show back up in the game. Maybe they'll put it back out there, especially if it's a generic in nature, according to the Supreme Court. So that's fun news. Next up in news, I don't know, were you able to actually get the trailer to kind of show it to?
Yes.
Okay, so that's awesome. So I want to preface this with just first saying this is very fucking sweet to see. Mortal Kombat 11 brings back the character Jade. And we get to actually take a look at the fatality that she would be given. So this is the video that was playing to me. This is her fighting against Baraka. It's a pretty long video, and we'll see the fatality.
Shortened it a little bit.
Oh, you shortened it?
Yeah.
Sweet. One of the key things about Jade being in Mortal Kombat 11 is now she has this staff. You saw her bring it out, you know, occasionally in earlier Mortal Kombat games, but now she seems fully dependent on this staff, and she uses it in ways that, you know, you've seen staffs in other fighting games not being used. Most recently is Nighthawk in the Injustice series. He uses the staff feature. He even has a blade way that he can split them across, but she does it, you know, to perfection. Movement of the game is stellar. It looks like, you know, just genuine Mortal Kombat, just bloodier, you know, more realized, high fidelity, very fast, quick moves. And you saw probably just right there, she still has her little daggers along with the staff. So she's sticking it like directly into the skull too.
What, cause I'm retarded when it comes to this stuff, honestly. I have a PlayStation 4. Is it going to be for PS4?
Yeah, so this is actually going to release on PS4, Xbox One, and PC, presumably. And this is her, this is her fatality coming up now. Even that combo move right there was pretty awesome, but that was not the fatality. And you can see the movement happen. She spins him around, kicks him.
Oh, shit.
Pops his eye out.
Bitch, like, fucks his shit up.
Staff into the back of his head.
I think she's my favorite ever.
Slice him in half, and then spins him across the staff. After she slices him in half, the top half of his body is just still hanging on the staff.
Yeah.
Spins that top half of the body around.
That's pretty sweet.
Yep.
I want to see that in real life.
I might have to pick that up for my PS4. I mean, my girlfriend could play it.
Yeah, fighting games are fun. I would honestly say, like, my wife, she doesn't play video games, but I can get her to sit down and play somewhat of a basic fighting game. She can play some racing games, she can play some fighting games, and I think she might get a kick out of Mortal Kombat just because of the blood aspect. But you're talking about, I need to see that in real life. We can kind of see a little bit of Jade in real life because it is amazing. A WWE superstar diva has decided to don the cosplay of Jade from Mortal Kombat, and man, she looks unbelievable in this cosplay.
Does she stab somebody in the fucking like back of the skull and like twirl them around?
She doesn't do that in real life. That's what I wanted to see. Damn it! I don't know why. I can't remember her first name, but it's Vega. What's her first name? Zelina Vega.
Yeah.
She decided to go ahead and put out on Instagram a series of photos. We only have one here. You can go ahead and check out the rest of them yourself.
Instagram, I believe on Twitter also.
But
find them.
She looks fucking hot in that shit, and I just had to share that because
he had to share it with y'all.
Even if it was video games, you know, that started me watching the trailer of Jade in Mortal Kombat 11 that comes out in April. That was the icing on the cake. To see that kind of stuff happen. And this is what we get. This is what video games leads to. Photos like that. Thank you, video games. That's all I got.
All right. Thank you, Larry.
There you go, Larry.
Yeah.
There Larry goes.
We're actually going to get right into, is it legal?
Is it legal?
Yeah. I want to take another break.
It's time.
Should we call Jeremy to see if he wants to challenge me?
Sure. Why not?
Why not?
While you're doing that, I'm going to run the
I'm gonna hit the Xbox button. Oh, I can't reach all the way over here.
Yeah. Sorry.
I see a controller, even if it's a picture, I just want to press the button.
I know, right?
I can't. Nope. No.
Well, why are they waiting on that? You want me to talk about anything? While you getting Jeremy on the phone?
Sure.
Apex Legends, if you have not paid...
What was that developing story that you had? I didn't even look into it because you said you wouldn't do it.
Yeah, it ends up being... I still want to see where it goes. Maybe it's something we'll talk about in a couple weeks. But like right now, Activision is going through a lot of toss-up kind of stuff, and there's a big petition right now to kind of get the CEO of Activision Blizzard to resign.
Oh, okay.
Because of some layoffs. They laid off about 800 people this past week.
Oh, damn.
But top brass out of Activision have been collecting bonuses upwards of $10 million over the past quarter.
That's a negatory. He's not answering his phone.
That's fine.
Oh,
well, I'll go up against you. We'll see who gets it right. Because I don't know any of the scenario.
He does not.
I'm going to swing kind of
I was actually going to pull it up, but I'm not going to now, just in case.
Swing it like that. And
I don't think I need it anymore anyway.
All right.
Oh, you know him already?
No, I have.
I mean, I do know him.
Oh, okay.
I found him.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so let's do this.
The picture of the bar, so I wanted to say illegal, and then when I saw the picture of the Coke, I was like legal.
Yeah, legal.
I don't know what's going on there.
Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah. I can only do that. Funny. Okay, so first question. Is it legal for chickens to cross the road in Georgia?
I'm going to say it's illegal.
And you would be correct.
I was going to agree with you, too.
You would be correct.
You forgot Larry. What the fuck?
Oh,
yeah, I thought we were doing points here.
Oh,
but
sorry.
yes, I would say yes, it's illegal. Okay. Unless you are with a trained chicken crossing professional.
That's right.
I didn't know those existed, but sure.
That's right. Let's go for the next one.
Okay, so question number 2, and I'll allow Larry to answer too.
This time, he'll allow.
Is it legal to cut down a cactus in Arizona?
I'm going to say it. Oh, can I go?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to say it's illegal.
What about you, Larry?
I'm going to say it is legal because motherfuckers get thirsty.
And I would say that you are wrong, Larry.
Oh, snap.
Is it legal to cut a cactus now?
Apparently so.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
They love their cactuses out there.
Is it like the state tree? Is that why it's protected?
State tree.
Maybe, or flowers.
I wonder if like the state plant. I mean, seriously, it could be protected in that way. I know. Ohio protects the cardinal that way. I mean, there's like these little preservations.
Okay.
You're like, I'm just saying.
Third question. Is it legal to text while driving in West Virginia?
Is it illegal?
Is it legal?
I'm going to say it's now illegal because all those fucking mountains, I can just imagine people like flying off the side of the road.
Larry?
I'm going to say it is legal because West Virginia's fucked up.
And Larry is right.
Yes. I'm pretty sure they have not passed that law.
Yep, it is legal.
Because West Virginia
there are some hillbilly ass politicians in there.
I do not like going through West Virginia.
Me
Tommy,
either.
that's his least favorite state.
Yes.
So he hates West Virginia.
What a shithole.
Trump lives there now.
Yeah. Is it legal? I don't work. That's all our fans in West Virginia.
Sorry
about that. Yeah.
Like, damn, you hate our state.
Yeah.
Hey, I got family that lives in Booger Hole, West Virginia.
Booger Hole?
Yeah, if you go past the tracks, you went too far. Small town.
You got half a light.
Is it legal in Massachusetts to give your children alcohol as long as you're at home?
Is it legal?
Yes.
I'm going to say it is. I'm going to say it's legal.
What about you?
I agree. It is legal.
And you guys would be correct.
Correct. Yes. It is legal as long as you're at home.
You know those Irish.
You hear that, Jalen? We're moving.
Yeah.
Now.
Gonna get fucked up.
Massachusetts.
All right. So, number 5. Is it legal for a man in Idaho to give his fiance a box of candy that weighs more than 50 pounds?
I'm going to say it's illegal.
What about you?
I'm going to say it is legal.
Okay.
Because their name is Idaho.
And you would be wrong, Larry.
Oh.
It weighs more than 50 pounds.
Damn it.
I guess as long as it's 49.9, it's legal.
I guess if it weighs more than the bag of potatoes that they sell, you can't do it.
Potatoes. You can't give bitches shitloads of candy, apparently.
You can't give them more potatoes.
Nope.
You can't have candy weigh more than the sack of potatoes,
Right,
I guess.
Yeah.
Is it legal to have a bear as a pet in India? Indiana.
Not India.
Not India, sorry.
Y'all.
Is
Like,
it?
how the fuck am I supposed to know
Is
that?
it legal to have a bear as a pet
In Indiana.
in Indiana?
I'm gonna say it's legal.
We say
Larry?
it is not legal.
And for the win is Antonio. It is definitely legal.
It is definitely legal.
Yep.
So that's where Christopher Robin lived.
There you go.
We
I always
found
wonder
out.
where the 100
Great
acre
job,
woods
man.
were.
You only missed one.
You know what?
Larry, you suck. You missed 3.
I know. I don't do this. I play video games.
I know. I'm right.
I redeemed myself from last
Yeah.
week.
Because I think he only got like 1 right last week or something.
No,
like
I was
that.
50%.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he
what it
failed
was.
still
Yeah.
though.
That is fucking crazy. You can own a bear in Indiana?
Yeah, dude.
Go to Indiana. You can go to a damn bear for whatever
Who
reason.
would have thought?
I know. And
I
that
wonder what kind
was
of animals you can own in
illegal.
Ohio.
What?
I wonder what kind of animals you can own in Ohio.
I don't know. Not a giraffe though.
We know
looked
that.
up.
We know that.
I always said if I was famous, I wanted to own a giraffe and name it Lupe.
Why?
I don't know.
Because it's Tommy, that's why.
Yeah.
Because that's what he does.
I had a neighbor who had a raccoon as a pet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't see a
Damn.
raccoon.
Oh, raccoons.
They're actually friendly. This one
Oh.
was.
Yeah.
glad that
I would
one-
really name my raccoon Coon.
Hey, Coon, get over here.
Coon, what up, Coon?
Oh man.
That is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Oh my god. There's so many things I could do, but I don't want to get in trouble. Like
Yeah,
this
just shut the
fucking
fuck up.
coon.
Shut
Oh, is
the
it
fuck
digging
up.
in my trash?
Right?
There you go. Shut the
God
fuck
damn
up.
it. That's it. That's the only one. Okay.
That Coon in his cage.
Jesus Christ. Oh man. Okay. So on that note, if you would like to follow us,
If you, I have
If
to
you would
say,
like to, just go do that
I have to
shit.
say something though.
Yes.
I forgot earlier.
what?
While we were doing the show, there you had a new subscriber on YouTube.
Oh, yay. Thank you. Mm-hmm. We've actually had 3 in the past week, which is
There you go.
awesome.
And there was one right during the show. I was like, oh
We need
yeah.
a new
look at
subscriber every day.
Yes.
This is your task from now until next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
Hey,
You
don't-
need to get one of your friends to subscribe each day.
Is it like
Yes.
homework?
If you've done it
Yeah.
already
Yeah.
this week,
And you know-
then you don't have to do it anymore.
Everyone that's listening, if you could please share the show on your page, just, to let other people know, like, hey, I watched this. This is pretty sweet.
I think this is okay, I
You know?
guess.
Yeah.
I think
Whatever.
that happens.
I share it.
I'm a little pissed off no one called for these free tickets.
I
I'm
know.
I'm gonna take them. I said I may be available.
There you
Well,
go.
we're all going to go, so it don't matter.
I shut the
Yeah.
fuck up. Shut the
I
fuck up over
said
there.
may be available.
Who doesn't want free shit?
I know.
I love
What
free
is this
shit.
world coming to?
I think none of our viewers at that point in time called because they already had their tickets pre-purchased.
That's what
and
it
they're showing
was.
up. So if you
course.
haven't, you can still call in the next 10
we
minutes
still
to get
got,
your
like,
tickets.
10 seconds, go.
10 seconds of the show.
Oh, I gave them
so-
10 minutes. God damn, you
10
guys
seconds,
escaped.
like, we're already over, homie.
Okay.
Yeah.
10 seconds,
This
go.
was the end of the
epic
show.
now.
Yeah.
If
So
you don't, then, oh well. Sucks to be
Amazon
you.
Prime, I'm waiting. That should hopefully be up by Monday.
Yes.
Tomorrow,
Yes.
hopefully.
Yes. Yeah.
I uploaded it Monday, but it takes some time for some reason.
For whatever.
Well, I don't know
To do all the shit they have to
exactly.
do.
What the fuck do you guys care anyway? You'll get a post on Facebook when it's up.
Yeah, exactly.
Look for that.
Whatever. We have the event on March 16th.
Yep.
The beginning of April, we're not going to be on the first weekend of April because I'm going out of town. I'm going to
He's
New
leaving.
Orleans.
He's
Going to
leaving.
New Orleans the first week of April.
At least he tells you in advance.
Yes.
He doesn't pack up
New
and leave.
Orleans.
Yeah.
Bye. I'm like, wait, where are
Yeah.
you going?
Hey,
Yeah.
what was the name of the bar that will be attended on the 16th?
Oh,
Yeah, let's get some more information out about that.
yeah. Let me try to find that. I believe it's in my email. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Do, do,
One.
do,
Oh yeah, I know,
Dude.
right?
do.
I don't think I have anything on the 16th.
It's not the
I think that's
Krusty
what-
Turtle, is it?
No.
I hope
okay.
not. That'd be so gross. That's my fault.
What
Sorry.
happened? What happened at the Krusty Turtle?
What happened to the Krusty
No,
Turtle?
no.
I feel like
So
you've
it's
been there before.
probably
and-
unless you.
I feel like you've been there before.
Just thinking about the news story earlier.
That's like his favorite news story.
Oh yeah, the
He
turtle
loves that
one.
story.
The turtle inside
Yeah.
the veg.
Crazy News was really crazy this week.
Ugh. That's weird. Ugh. I don't like
I know
that.
it's in Parma. I don't know why I don't have it up. I'm gonna put that as an ad for the following.
Yeah.
Did you text me the name already?
I thought so, man.
It's not the Parma Tavern, is it?
No. Just give me 1 second.
You've already given it a lot of seconds.
Well, we're waiting to see if anybody calls in anyway, so it's not that big.
I'm just saying, we already gave you a second.
Let's see.
Give you a few seconds.
Where's your name? I don't even see your name.
He must delete your text because he don't like you.
Yeah.
The group chat, you know, to fuck all them. Delete.
It's probably on my phone. I don't
How is it like? How is it just nowhere to be found?
I don't know, man.
The viewers should be in the Parma location on the 16th.
I was going to heavily promote it like a couple weeks before, so I was going to have it up for next week's show to advertise the shit out of it. The thing is, I tell people to send it to my email so I know where it is.
And then he loses it in his emails.
No, I don't. No. I don't lose them in my emails.
No?
No. It's when people send me shit either via text or messenger and shit. That's when I lose shit. That's why I tell everybody...
Losing his shit
to do
regularly.
That. Yeah.
Yep, buddy.
But I know it's in Parma. It starts at 8, I believe.
8 p.m. or a.m.?
Yeah.
a.m.
We're going to be there a couple hours early to set up, but
okay.
We're just doing 2 hours like we normally do. We're going to be out by 10. Probably finish
talking about random shit. Apparently,
we're going to be interviewing artists after they're done, stuff like that.
Okay,
it's going to be fun, man. I'm even going to bring a extra camera and try to get some of the performances too.
Nice, looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be something different. It's going to be on a Saturday. We're not going to have that show that Sunday, so I'm going to try to reschedule it with the guest to either appear at a later time or call in that night. Gotcha. So I'm going to find out more about that. All right, but that's the show. Nobody called in, so fuck y'all.
Damn.
Yeah, well, if you don't want free tickets, then whatever.
1/4 of our cast. Agrees with that.
1/4 of our cast is an asshole. That's all.
Whatever. Get the fuck out of here.
Just saying.
All right. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us.
You're welcome.
I didn't want to fucking be here.
Make sure you follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Epic Music Radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram, Epicness216. Our next guest next week. Our guest next week is Andy Meredith. And we will have more shenanigans for you guys.
Nice.
So thanks, Allison. She said great show.
Thank you. So as always, make life epic.
Yeah, buddy.
Dear Mr. President, there are too many states nowadays. Please eliminate 3. I am not a crackpot.
Oh, wow, that was terrible.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Go!
That's my only real motivation, is not to be hassled. That and the fear of losing my job, but you know, Bob, that'll only make someone work just hard enough not to get fired.
And I'm sorry, we're out of time. Bye.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Please leave this office.
Do we get any sort of souvenir?
Get out of my office!
Oh my God, it feels so good. Oh yeah. Oh, slow down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who's your daddy?
That's all, folks.